Bingo. We have transcoding straight away. There's the first. Hello. 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 Just checking. Just checking Mike was picking up on me. Let's reload overlay, see if that does the thing. Let's head into Gilded, see if anybody's there. Looks like there's only... Hello? Ah, there we go. Looks like there's... Hi to you too.
Sorry, for some reason Gilded's coming out of my TV.
That's not my problem.
That was weird.
Yeah, looks like it's going to be a late start. Just what I needed tonight. Right. Before anybody says anything, I know the overlay is not updated. I've not had a chance to do it this week.
Oh, okay.
But we have D&D Beyond overlay on the stream. Or the extension, so you know. That's more than good enough for me. I'm going to update the overlay due to the fact that we've got the D&D Beyond extension, to be honest. So cut down on the stats on show, because D&D Beyond has all we need to know, I think. Anyway.
Yeah, it has the level and all the stats, so.
Oh, finally, someone else is here.
Hello.
Yeah, I was hoping for an on-time, fairly quick start tonight, because I'm knackered. So I was hoping to, you know, finish roughly on time, but we'll see. I ain't gonna stress. If we get
It's
stuff
only
done.
a minute late.
Yeah, I know, but we're still two missing that I thought we had available tonight.
Yeah, I was surprised that no one else showed up yet.
Maybe they all fell asleep. Enjoy
Sorry,
hot
I
weather.
forgot that I hadn't done my shopping order, so I was just quickly whizzing through it, so...
Well, you're still here before others.
I told one of my coworkers who's into D&D about what happened with my character and the lack of clothes, and they bust a freaking gut laughing.
I'm not surprised. Oh, I should probably tweet it out. I ain't done that yet.
Joe's on his way, just logged in.
Greetings, fellow adventurers.
Hello.
And Wisely, he's here now.
Oh, okay. I still don't know about Townie, so, but he's not part of what's going on at the moment, so.
Well, didn't he say he was going to be missing for 2 weeks?
Yeah, and it's been 2.
Hello there.
I know he's not on schedule, but he's not been on Gilded for a bit, so.
On to my next drink.
Yeah, we've all got to make sure that we're prepared for, because it is a hot one.
Well, yeah, it's a hot one for us, but it's not necessarily a hot one for everyone in the world.
No, hot one for people in the UK that are Midlands to London in the southeast.
Oh, is it not hot up north?
I don't know, it says 13 degrees safer up here.
It's warm. It's been nice here
20
today.
degrees for me.
We've had BBQs and all
23.
sorts.
Then next week, and especially since my school is outdoors, it's going up to 28 on Wednesday. It's gonna be a tough day, I think.
Typical
There's
British
something called a Hong Kong coffee.
stream.
I don't know what it is.
We're talking about the weather
Interesting.
already.
Yeah, we're very British.
Indeed. Right, shall we have a reminder? And then get
A
cracking while
recap.
while little Spark fills up his drink bottle. And before you say out, Sergio, I know the overlay is still out of date. Because we've got the D&D Beyond extension, I am looking to remove a lot of the stuff that we've got on the overlay, to be honest. I don't know what I'm going to fill it with. But
Bigger pictures.
I think we need to, chat about those that want to use cams that can.
Yeah.
I'm more than willing to for us to try that.
Yeah, because I can use a virtual cam so that my
Yeah.
VTuber avatar is usable.
Well,
so.
that's the thing. I don't want to force anyone to do that. If people don't want to, or if people can't do that, it's not going to be.
Basically,
an
I'm
issue,
saying I'm willing.
Yeah.
I'm willing to do cam.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm happy to do that.
I know you can't, Granny.
Wisely, I was looking at the characters before the session, and I noticed your stat rolls are ridiculous.
Have you only
Yeah,
just
they
noticed
really
that? Oh my days.
Like you got nearly perfect stats.
Mm.
I do, I know.
Seems
we
sus.
discussed this 2 times already.
Right, quick recap. We travelled, or should I say the party, they travelled from Fandalin along the Tribor Trail, making the way to Coneyberry. And once they had passed through Coneyberry, and rescued a few horses that they found grazing near the well. This is all from memory, by the way. After spending an inordinate amount of time deciding to try and do something with the horses, then doing something with the horses, they moved on, left Coneyberry, I think after a brief rest, and found Petunia the cow wandering in the fields just before they got to the ranch. Petunia was spoken to by a member of the party, and she ended up following them to the ranch. Once at the ranch, the group investigated the farmhouse.
And I got a cowbell.
Not from the farmhouse, you didn't. They found a few dead bodies, a couple of orcs, and 5 other what was thought to be ranch hands that had succumbed to the orc attack. The party scouted out the farmhouse with thanks to Harrison, the sneaky pirate. They then attempted to sneak into the farmhouse. Unfortunately, one less than sneaky member of the party made a loud clattering sound as they were about to enter, and their cover was blown. So they managed to... I mean, it wasn't that particularly non-sneaky member of the party. It was Carlton, the clanging paladin. But yeah, they dispatched the orcs lingering on the ground floor of the farmhouse, and then made their way upstairs, being attacked by a mop from a broom cupboard, and then dispatching one orc that was lurking in an office. And that is where we left the session onto this week. So I think, who was it got the killing blow?
I did.
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah, I remember. I did get killing blow.
Right, so here we go. So, Harrison had a quite good roll for the initiative. Yes, and now Felmore has recovered from whatever ailment struck him down towards the end of last week.
Yeah.
Well, I say recovered. Have you recovered?
I have.
Oh, good, good.
Yeah,
No, I was feeling-
smart enough not to drink it yesterday or anything like that. So yeah.
I was feeling effects of, I think, a bit of sun and a bit of dehydration not long before the stream today, so that's cleared up now. I'm just knackered from a working week and him waking me up
Yeah,
at
I'm
1
back
o'clock
to
in the
work
morning.
now.
Good,
Oh, nice.
good, good.
I'm actually really excited.
Earning is caring.
And if everything works out, if my province reaches 70% vaccinated, at least for first dose, we will fully be open within 2 weeks.
Well, that's good.
Ooh.
So, other than maybe a couple minor restrictions, like maybe still some masks, all restrictions will be removed.
And
So
we've
I'm
just got to
excited.
wait and
Yeah.
see. Yeah. Right.
I don't
So,
have my hopes.
hopes and dreams.
Yeah, that reminds me, I might not be there next week because I'm getting vaccinated the day before.
I'm getting my second dose in the morning, so you know I'll be there.
I get mine on the 23rd,
Okay.
so I'll be fully vaccinated.
It depends on whether you two have any side effects.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's
are
why
you
I say
sure?
might not. If I get any side effect, I will just be resting in bed.
Well, I will be there, so there. Likely not for a while, dude, so I won't worry too much about it. We just
Don't worry about
But
it.
yeah, you guys have a different
exactly. I ain't heard that for
policy.
such a long time, Wiseles. Come on, I'm trying to sort this music out. I just can't get that 1%. There we go. Right, so what we will have, we'll change the music. I don't know if anyone can hear it or not.
I can sort of hear it.
That's good.
Slightly.
Sort of is cool. So it was Harrison that had the last action. There we go. Words.
Yeah.
That's what tiredness does for you, doesn't it? So next up on the list, I think it would have been Malkuth's turn. So Malkuth, you've just seen the last orc been shredded in front of you. Well,
Okay.
you've just seen the last visible orc just been shredded in front of you. I love playing with words. It's amazing.
Well,
What do you
we
plan?
did kind of know that. We did kind of know there was going to be more.
Well, you didn't know anything.
We had a very strong guess.
Well, you have to prepare for the worst. Don't you?
All right, Boy Scout. So yeah, Malkuth, what do you want to do?
You said that Carlton took out the last visible one.
Let me just get on the. There we go. Yeah. So the last one that was, you know, visible to you guys, as far as you know,
It was. Oh
Was
yeah,
the
we
one
were in
that-
that room.
was the one in this office. So far, as a reminder, for when the stream actually catches up for what you can see, I'm thinking of redoing the angles and things and lighting and stuff. But yeah, so far,
See your hand.
yeah, you've got this corridor, you've got 4 closed
Okay.
doors, you've got Harrison between two of these 2 closest doors here, and you've got what this room at the end, but you can only see. I've put it down there but you can't see all of it.
Yeah, yeah.
So basically, you can kind of see like that of this room.
Yeah,
If that helps.
Like a cone.
Yeah, basically, yeah. Well,
Oh,
if
interesting.
anything, it's probably more like that, isn't it? Really, from line
So
of sight.
the corridor has 4 doors.
4 doors,
so-
yes. 4.
Would I be able to? Okay, that's Harrison in the hall?
Yeah, I moved out the way when it was my turn and moved down the hallway.
Would I be able to move past Harrison and open one of the doors on the right towards the large room?
Sparky just rolled 46, I'm scared.
All I
Yes.
did was open a door.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You
wanna
killed
open
the
that-
door!
the first door on the right, you say?
And the door just turns
Yeah.
out to be
Yeah, the one closest, the door on the right closest to the large room.
Well, that's fine. I mean, you'd be stood next to Harrison, kind of like this.
Oh yeah.
You'd kind of open the door and.
awkwardly open the door.
How small is this hallway?
Yeah,
It's
it's 5 foot.
wide.
It's 5 foot wide, so you know it's not that small, but it's a corridor. You can't stand on the same space. That
Oh,
Them's
I
the
know.
rules. Yeah. So yes. So you open the door. What you see inside
15 orcs.
is one orc.
God.
God damn it.
Right. What are you doing here?
So we still got our pass. Initiative rolls.
Well, yeah, I'm going with the same initiative because we're still in the same
Okay.
sort of.
All right.
So for initiative, what I have written down is Felmar with 17, Gio with 16, Carlton with 15, Malkuth with 12, and Harrison with 9.
No, it's all in
Yeah,
gilded chat.
it's the same
I d-
same ones that we've got on.
I
Gilded,
don't like the amount of orc figurines Sparky just came back with.
15 orcs.
I might want to pick specific ones. You never know. So yeah,
One green thing left, and it needs
it was just sort of
laying down.
laid on a bed
Planning to
inside
kill
the room.
character so he can start his custom campaign.
Quickly
Say that again.
run in and chop his head off.
Say that again.
What was
Oh,
that?
No. In reality, Sparky's just planning to kill us all off so he can begin the new campaign.
Yeah.
Oh, not. I haven't worked on my character properly yet.
I told you to worry.
I've already finished mine.
Oh, now you tell us.
I'm being very picky.
Right.
And don't worry, it's not overpowered.
It's you managed to do 3 Terraria maps in one day, yet you can't manage to roll 1 character in a month. Shocking.
Those were not all in one day.
Feels like it. Right, so yes, you have a look inside the room. You see an orc just laid down on a bed, but it is awake. It was in the midst of getting up, but it is laid prone on the bed for now. And it notices you, it looks at you, and it's like, "Oi, what are you doing here? What's all this ruckus?"
Oh, crap.
It's not even your turn, you shut up. So, you've opened the door. I'll allow that as
Yeah.
a bonus, so to speak.
I can't really do anything else at the moment.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna end my turn there.
So the opening the door was your regular action.
Basically.
Yeah, because I don't really have anything I can do at the moment.
Right.
Not without trying to get closer.
Well, that brings us to the turn of... Oh, hold on. Oh no, that's a different roll. I see all these numbers in the chat, and I'm like, oh, Granny had 13, but that was
Last time.
the time before.
Yeah.
So yeah, the dates are all
Want
weird
me
on
to
this.
clear a bunch
So-
of these?
Now it is the turn of the orc.
Oh shit.
So this one
Orcs, plural.
uses half its move, gets up. Did I just hear a...
I was just posting the current setup. I'm removing all the other ones in the chat.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. So it stands up. Half its movement. Makes its way to the doorway. But all that it can get to is Harrison. So it's going to take a swing at Harrison.
Harrison.
Oh no. Oh no, 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 no.
Harrison.
So Harrison,
No.
it's your turn.
There we go.
Well, it's not your turn, but it's your turn to face the wrath of a woken orc. As soon as I find the chuffing thing. There we
Sounds like an OP subspecies, awokened orc.
No, that will be awakened. So that is a 15 plus plus 5, so that's 20 as it brings its great axe
Yep.
and swings down. Oof. So that is... Oof. That's 12 points of damage with the great axe.
Okay.
Ouch.
Indeed. And then you hear more shouting. What's all this noise then?
Oh no.
As you see, from the end of the corridor, there's another one making its way, and it gets to here. And then
Start screaming.
another two backing it up. Right at the back there. Are these wrongdoers? Should we get rid of them, boss? And then a door opens down further down the corridor. And another one pokes its head out.
Boss. Uh-oh.
Okay. I need to try and charm the boss. So that I can convince him to tell
Another one
us
steps
stuff.
out. This one's got a bow. And it, unfortunately,
no.
because Harrison is the only one stood there, takes aim at Harrison.
No, Harrison.
Ooh.
Harrison or
Is that a
DM.
nat
Right,
20?
it says
Is that a nat
as I
20?
got reaction,
Yeah.
an action in combat, and it just says opportunity attack, but
Right.
it doesn't say what that is.
Let's have a look, shall we? It's the same as anybody else, I think. It's just if anything tries to move away from you, you get to have an attack against it.
Right.
Let's go on Harrison.
I bit my
If
tongue.
if you've got any special abilities for dodging or anything like that, because unfortunately, Little Spark will. Wait, actually, you could probably see it from there. Oh, I can't zoom it in with the camera, but yeah, I just rolled a 20 with the bow.
Yeah,
Oh!
Yours sees all of those awesome videos screaming.
Features and
Okay,
traits.
where am I stood right now?
You're in this office at the far end, because that's where the last one was that you
Right.
took down.
How close am I? How close am I to Harrison?
5, 10. Close enough to get to him on your next turn.
5 foot, 5 feet, or not?
Oh, you're more than 5 foot away. Like I say, if you can see it on stream, each square is 5 foot,
Right.
basically.
Okay.
So yeah,
Okay. Damn it, I can't.
class features. Here we go.
Otherwise, I would use protection and impose disadvantage on that attack roll, but I can't if I'm not within 5 feet.
Rakish audacity. What's that one? Oh, initiative. Okay. Thieves can't. Cunning action. No, none of these seem to help you, Granny. I wasn't sure if you had the super dodge, evasion or whatever it's called. But anyway, so yeah, it's using the bow. Allied, it's a
No,
javelin,
that's
but
on
it's
level 7.
no. Allied, it's a javelin. It's
Oh.
range.
Yeah.
It's ranged anyway, so yeah.
Either way, it's got a ranged
But
weapon.
so 1d6, double that. So that's
What?
yeah, it's because it's crit. So you roll the amount of dice and then you double it, and then you add your plus to it. So I rolled a 2. You got lucky with that. With that crit damage, so that's 4 plus 3, so that's another 7 points of damage from the javelin as it
Ooh.
throws it short range. It's right into your sort of right hand side of your chest. So it just penetrates just above your
That doesn't
just above your
sound
ribs.
Fun.
no. I'm trying to engage my brain because I went straight into it, into the description stuff. But that is the turn of the orcs. So number next on the list, it will be, I believe, Harrison. It is your turn.
Right, so I guess I'm within 5 foot of it then.
You're within 5 foot of the one at the door. It is in, basically
Yep.
it is in hand-to-hand combat with you. Melee range. There we go.
I'll attack it then with my
Okay.
rapier.
Yep. I best get
Oh.
some
8.
Oh.
8. Oh dear.
Oh dear.
Oh dear. So what? 8
Guess
total.
that's a miss then. Yeah, no, that's 8 to hit, so I guess that's a
That's
miss.
what I mean. Total, including your pluses. Yes, that is a miss. So as you try to stick it with your rapier, you're still feeling a bit sore from the javelin that's sticking out of your body, and it just drags your arm down, and you just completely miss and stab into the floor right in front of it.
Right. So can I do my sneak attack?
No, because you would have to hit with your sneak attack. Your sneak attack is just extra damage that you
Right.
do.
Well, I've got something that says one of my new ones.
Right?
My fancy footwork. It
Fancy
says
footwork. Yeah, what about it?
oh, hang on. No, not that one. I'm sure one of them, the new ones, said that I didn't
That
need to have
creature-
advantage on the
Yeah.
roll.
During your turn, if you make a melee attack against a creature, that creature can't make an opportunity attacks against you for the rest of your turn.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fine.
And it also says that rakish audacity. I'm sure it says you don't need advantage for a sneak attack.
Yeah, but you have to hit.
Oh.
You have to actually
Okay,
hit
then.
it for the sneak attack. Because, like I say, the sneak attack is just a bonus d6 or whatever to the damage that you deal.
Yeah.
It's 2d6.
It depends on your level.
Oh, according to her sheet.
That must be a level up thing then.
So my bonus action then, I
Yep.
will just
Look at me knowing stuff.
move back the way we came. So I'm
Yep.
still
So
sort of within easy reach to get back again, but I'm just
Yeah.
sort of out of range of the archer as well.
Yeah, so you'd be moving through Malkuth, so it's like 10, 5, 10, 15. Yeah, you know what I mean. You'd sort of squeezing past
Yeah.
past her. So are you gonna disappear back into the office and just hide in there?
Just hide in there, yeah.
Yeah, just through the
As
door.
long as
so
I can get back to the other one if I need to on my
Yeah.
next move.
well, you can. It just depends how many people put themselves in the way before
In the
you.
way, yeah.
Yeah. So yes,
I'll
How-
get in front of you and block the goblins off.
goblins.
These ain't no
Orcs.
stinking goblins, mate.
Orcs. Alright.
Orcs is in it.
Right. So that would be Harrison. So you get as your bonus action, you could disengage, but you've got your fancy footwork anyway. So yeah. You've got many ways of getting out of combat without actually having to worry about getting hit on the way, unless there's more than one on you. So yeah, right. So let me just check the list. Next up, I think we're back to the top of the round, aren't we? So, Felmore, you are
Yes.
here at the moment. You're this silver one. To be fair, I think I'm gonna have to bring the camera down. I'm gonna have to put some sort of backdrop here, and just maybe have a better angle so
Yeah.
it's a bit more zoomed in. I've seen somebody on TikTok
that
that's
might
got a
be
really good setup for it. So,
I'm in another room.
well, you're sort of working your way up the
Oh,
stairs.
Don't forget though, we've only just started.
Oh
you
yeah, I know.
So,
I'm not
Yeah.
I'm not stressing. I'm just thinking of tweaks that we can make to it. Basically.
yeah.
But question: if I were to go out in the hallway, would I be able to see the orcs?
I mean, yes, you can, because I'm sure as a party you would work together. So if you're shouting, "I'm gonna shoot them," and Malkuth will pretty much, be ducking out of your way, moving. I think it's a dynamic type thing, if you know what I mean.
Alright.
And besides, look
Makes
what I got. Look what I got. Look what I got.
Ooh, nice. Yeah, I
Yes.
saw you posted on YouTube as well.
I posted it on everything I could.
I saw it. Fuck.
I literally finished the first episode today.
Awesome.
Love it.
I still haven't watched any yet.
Oh, so good. Have you not? I thought you'd watched a few. Anyway.
Anyway, I'll move out into the hallway.
Yep. So if you move, basically, so 5, 10, you can get to there in 10 feet. So you still got 20 feet left. but you can see down the corridor.
Okay, I'll stay there.
Yep.
And then I'll try to cast a fireball and tell Malkuth to duck.
Fireball.
Fireball. You
Yeah,
have fireball.
Firebolt.
The more you watch, you'll see they have the same trouble with this as well. It's like, fireball, are you sure? You're all stood next to each other. Firebolt, yes. So, I take it you're going to aim for one down the corridor.
Yes.
Cool, right. You go for it.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Everlasting Rhyme.
15.
15 is a hit. So, as you manage to ask Malkuth in your own special polite way, get out! You just cast a firebolt and it just travels down the corridor, streaks past the doors. The other orc just watches it go past and it smacks the other one.
Does 4 damage.
4 hull damage. Catches it in the chest. The armor takes some of the impact, but you can see some of the flames have gone through all the gaps in its leather, and it's singed it around the edges. And little Spark's looking at all my. Hey, no cheating.
No, I can't even see it.
Good, good.
It's small to read.
So yeah, you've done it some damage, but it's shrugging it off and it's getting on with stuff. Dude, stop it.
I did it by accident.
You stood up and looked. What are you on about?
Oh no, I thought you meant cracking.
All right, okay, no. Right, is that your go?
I can't do anymore. So yeah.
Okie dokie. So next up on the list is Gioa. Gioa.
Okay.
Don't forget, no more moonbeam now until you find the components for it.
So, am I in range of hitting the leader orc?
The leader orc.
Who's yeeting the javelins?
That was this one that yeeted the javelin. The one that Felmar just.
Oh, okay. The
Took
one
a
in
pot
front
shot.
of that.
Hey?
There, frickin' bugger.
The one that came out of the room.
The one that came out of the room. That was that one.
The one in front.
The one behind is the one that came out of the room.
Wait, which one's the leader?
I didn't specifically say any was the leader. I just used some dialogue to make you think that one was the leader. Well, that one's already taken some damage because Felmar just blasted it with a firebolt.
Okay. Okay, I want to try and cast Charm Person.
Charm
I'm in
Person.
range. It's a 30-foot range.
30 foot, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You're in range of the one that's taking some damage, yes.
Yeah, that's the one I want to hit.
Okie dokie.
It's 13 wisdom save.
13 wisdom save. With advantage, is that right? Because you're already in combat with it. Because last time I thought we couldn't because you're in combat, but this time I believe it can roll with advantage. Charm person. Let's have a look.
Yeah, it does advantage if you're on all your companions are fighting it.
Yeah, okay.
So, Charm Person.
Charm person. So, wisdom save. 13. What's its wisdom modifier? It got a 16. So, no, that failed, unfortunately. So as you try and, you know, just twist its thoughts to be a little bit more friendly towards you, it feels the magical attack and it just kind of...
Not today.
And yeah.
You're just that screeching thing.
Can you not do that down the microphone though, dude? Because I think you burst everybody's eardrums doing that.
My ear.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was ow.
Right.
That's even
so-
worse than my chickens.
Yeah, I would have to agree to that.
Worse than the
Yeah.
chickens, but you know, still got nothing on the singing. Right.
Hey,
Is that your go done? Gioa is done. Do you want to do any more movement, or are you happy just at the back of the corridor there? Cool. Right.
I know what I'm doing.
Next up, I believe, would be Carlton.
Yep.
Okay, so I would like to get in between Harrison and the orcs in the corridor.
Harrison's moved himself
right,
well out of the way
he's
now.
moved.
Yeah, Harrison's in
Right,
the office.
I would like to
Pardon.
be the. Okay, I'd like to move so that I am next to the orc in the room to the side.
Yep, you can do that
and,
easily.
Blocking off the two that are coming our way.
Yeah, you can do that easily. Yep.
So, and then I am going to swipe with my longsword the one in the room.
Yep, absolutely. So as you move your way skillfully past Felmore through the corridor with all your chainmail and your shield and your longsword, you sort of have to excuse me, push your way past the giant figure of Malkuth blocking half of the corridor, and then square up in front of the orc, shield raised. You have a slash with your sword, and
Okay, just there.
I mean, I give you loads of time then.
Alright. And that is a 25 to hit.
Yes, that's a raking hit straight down the front of it. As it stands there, it's like,
And that is 10
damage. Oof. So yeah, as you
Oh,
cleave
wow.
it down the front, you can see there's a gash from shoulder right down to groin as you just carve the front of its chest open. That really hurts. It just reels back from you in pain, still gripping onto its great axe.
And okay, so it's not dead yet.
Nope.
How?
It was a strong,
Alright,
powerful hit.
As
They're not
okay,
one-hit
as
creatures,
my bonus action, then I would like to cast Searing Smite, which means I imbue my sword with 1d6 of fire damage.
You
And
can
then at the
do
start
that?
of the wait, is this a good idea?
I don't know.
Is
You
this a
tell
good
me.
idea? No, I should probably save that here. No, I'm not gonna do that.
Okay.
'Cause that would be. He's nearly dead, so yeah, I'm gonna.
How
skip
could
that.
you tell that it's nearly dead? Was it the words I used to describe the pain you dealt it?
Yeah,
No,
I
if that's a,
just be
if that's a
haste.
yes, then that's
And
fine because
people-
obviously it's my words are working.
people, I think it seems like people need healing more, possibly. although
You could ask them. You could shout out. I'm on it wisely.
I'm good.
Just shout out if anybody's hurt.
Harrison took a hit.
Yeah,
took
I'm
a
down to
bad
5 hit
hit.
points.
Oof.
So I am, I'm probably gonna need to heal people. So I will not do that, and I will end my turn there.
Copy that. Right. Next up, I believe is Malkuth. Not Mal. Yeah, Malkuth.
Mhm.
Okay,
Sorry,
listen.
I was writing my background story.
Talk about multitasking.
Yeah.
I've been listening, but I was also working on my character for the other campaign.
I mean, it's multitasking in the correct form, so we'll accept it.
So, am I still in the hallway as far? Yeah, because
Yeah,
I never
you're
went
right.
in the room.
You're right behind this dude, Carlton.
Okay.
So you're basically in melee range with the one that Carlton just sliced.
So I'm in melee range. You said.
Yerp.
Okay. Well, I get if it's still alive, I will attack it.
Okie dokie.
I'm gonna do unarmed strike. So I'll roll to hit. And that.
No, As you try to attack it, because of the angle that you are, because of the angle that you are stood in the doorway, as you go to strike, you just misjudge it slightly and manage to punch the door frame. It doesn't damage you, but it, you know, it makes you wince a little bit, even through your scaly, spiky knuckles.
I just want to say, right, my roll to hit just then, it nearly looked like it was going to a nat 1. It balanced between 1 and 19, and then it landed on 19, luckily. And then I get +6 to
You
hit.
know,
So.
if I had rolled in that one, I would have requested that I did take damage from punching the wall.
Yeah. In a previous campaign, I got a bit cocky as a wizard, and I said, I'm going to hit him with my quarterstaff. Then I rolled a nat 1, and the DM said, right, the person next to you takes 2 damage. That wasn't good.
Nice. Right. Do you have anything else you can do, or is that your go, Malkuth?
I'm leaving that there. There's nothing I can do.
You don't got any bonus actions or anything?
I think I had a bonus action for Flurry of Blows.
Flurry of
After you
blows.
take the attack action on your turn, you can... Oh, yeah, wait. Yeah, I could do that.
Yeah?
Wait. Hold on, let me... Wait, where's my key points?
Don't know.
Key points.
Key. It is key. You keep correcting
key?
yourself.
Okay.
But yeah.
I will use a key point, and I will roll to hit with Flurry of Blows. See if that works.
Go, go, go. Well, you get 2 attacks, so...
Oh!
Oh, yay!
Yeah. That is a hit, so as you recover with your right hand from punching the door frame, you go in with just a cross through the doorway with your left and smack it right in the face. Roll for damage.
So I will roll for damage.
So you just get it right in the snout, and you see its nose just explode across its face. And yes, it's just stood there, just tottering on its feet, just not quite knowing what to do, as you try and land your 3rd blow.
Oh,
Yeah, you take its flurry of blows, two hits.
so I roll for a hit again, or do I roll for damage again?
Roll for hit again,
Okay.
dude. Never mind. Shush.
Ooh!
Hey.
Not bad.
There's too many things.
Where
for me
was
to-
that when I tried the other one?
So that last one, as you come back around, you follow through, smack it with your left hand, and follow through with your elbow. Roll for damage.
And...
4 points of damage. So you follow through with your elbow, and your elbow scales just catch it right in the eye, and it goes right through, and you feel something soft, and it just collapses on the floor. It is down. You took it down with force. I mean, if you want to describe how you're hitting it, please feel free. But if you don't, then I'm going to go for it. So yes, that one is now down.
I'll let you,
Just-
because
The more violent, the better.
oh, I was gonna say I gouged out its eyes, but I'm using my fist, so that doesn't really work.
Yeah, well, you know, smack it with a fist and then follow through with the elbow.
Oh, ow.
If you've ever seen
Ow.
Crocodile Dundee, you know that's the way to do it. Right.
Ow.
So next up, it is the turn of the orcs. So the one that fell more scorched is going to charge straight at Carlton. I mean, there's not much they can do really. So yeah, it's just going to do that and swing at you with its great axe. As it raises it behind its head, it just comes in for a quick straight through the corridor, and that is an 8 to hit. So as
Yeah,
it charges towards you, you just turn around as the other one died. Turn around, just sidestep, it's like and laugh at it as the great axe just plunges straight past you into the floor, and it just yanks it back out, ready for next turn. Right. So the other ones, seeing that the corridor is completely blocked, this one just sort of backs around the corridor a little bit, as do these two. They just sort of fan out, so they're not going to charge in. but they're just there, ready, waiting.
Let's not do that, because we can't get to him, can we, boss?
So yeah, that is the end of their go. So, up next, I believe, it's Felmore again.
What about
Alright.
Harrison?
Yeah, Harrison.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I said. I mean, you obviously need to check your hearings.
Ouch.
Sips tea.
Right. Is there any
What?
way I can get to the closest one?
You let's have a look. So 10, 15, 25, 30. Yes, you could if you sort of
Phase through everyone.
push past Felmore, push past Malkuth, and just nip inside this doorway here. You could reach it from
Yeah.
there. Yep. At an angle.
Right.
But of course, it
I
will
don't
be able
get
to.
in front of me. Stay
you won't-
behind me.
You won't have
No,
any
I
more.
have to be with it to get to attack it. I've got
You
no
won't
range
have
damage.
any more movement to get out of the way.
Yeah.
But the chances are it might not still be stood there by the time it comes around to its turn anyway. So, yeah.
Right. So obviously I'm doing an attack.
Yep. Well, you know what you got to do
Which
if you attack.
15
15
to hit.
is a hit. So yeah, you nimbly
Right.
duck past Felmore, sweep past Harrison, duck in. You are Harrison. Malkuth, duck inside the door next to Carlton. So many flipping names, and they're just with the rapier in the gap that Carlton has left you. 7 damage.
7 damage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As you repay it in kind for the javelin that it stuck in you, you just straight through, and you can see your rapier just go all through the soft flesh and come out the back as you just withdraw it and whip off the black blood just down and spatters through the room. If that made sense, so all in one swift motion, just like that.
And it's
Just like
still
that.
standing.
It's still standing there. Yeah, it looks very much battered and beaten at this particular point in time, though.
Sneak
Doesn't look
attack.
too healthy. Sneak attack. I think that should be fine. Let me
Shut
just
my
check.
mind spirit back.
Let me just check the rules for sneak
Yeah.
attack.
Yeah, because there's no other enemy within 5 feet of it, is there?
Well, let me just check to refresh my memory on it anyway. But features and traits, is that what it's under? I'm on the wrong person.
No,
just
sneak
go into
attacks
action.
in
All the
action.
way
Yeah,
up
I was on the
button.
wrong person. I need like 7 tabs open at once here.
Good evening, Dark Diamond.
Hey up, Dark Diamond, how are you doing? Sneak attack. Once per turn, deal an extra 2d6 to one creature you hit with attack with a finesse or ranged weapon. If you have advantage on an attack roll, you don't need advantage on an attack roll if another enemy of the target is within 5 foot. Yeah, so basically that's Carlton. So yeah, that's fine. So sneak attack away.
4.
4. On 2d6. Well.
Yeah, a 3
yeah.
and a 1.
So as you draw your rapier, clear off the blood, you go back in for another attack. Right into the belly. And you draw your rapier out again, slash the blood down on the floor, and it just collapses in front of Carlton, and it's dead. That was a good double
Is that
team
a
there.
unicorn baby Spark?
Oh god. That's just weird. So yes. Dum.
I'll,
Another one bites the
I'll
dust.
stay put, seeing as the other ones are far enough away.
Well, as I've already told you, you'll stay put because you
Yeah,
have
I
no
can't
movement
move.
left. Pardon me. God. Proper indigestion today. Got the wrong music going on as well. Dun, 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 dun. Right. So, now it's Felmore. So seeing 2
Right.
orcs swiftly dispatched in front of you, and the rest of them grouping up in the large room at the back, what do you want to do?
Can I see them in the back?
Yeah. Basically, they're all sort of grouped so they can see you as well.
Okay, I'll move forward then.
Okay. How far do you want to move? Because you've got a
How
Malkuth.
far can I go?
So 5, 15, 25, 30. You can go like one step in front of Carlton.
Alright, I'll go there then.
Cool.
And then I'll cast, where is it?
Firebolt.
Magic Missile.
Ooh, magic missile. So who are you gonna go for?
At level
Lefty,
1.
middle, or righty? Or are you gonna do a bit of
Let's go
both?
for righty.
Righty. Okay, Level 1 magic missile. I hope everybody's
Magic
noting off
missile.
these spells when they cast them, by the way. I hope everybody's marking off these spells when they cast them. Good. So.
No, you know what? Actually, I'm gonna split them out since it's 3 missiles. I'll hit one of each.
Do you think that's wise?
Yeah.
That's fine. Right, that's no problem. So yeah, as you, how do you want to do it then? How would you want to distribute the damage?
The first missile, which is 2 damage, I'll give to the one to the right.
Okay.
And the second one is 4 damage, which is gonna go to the middle one.
Middle one. Yep.
The last one is 3 damage, which is to the left one.
To the left one. Cool. Right. So as you let go your missiles, you hold up 3 fingers. You point them down. 3 missiles streak out down the corridor, all in line together, and just as they get towards the orcs, 2 of them streak off left and right, and one of them carries on going straight forwards, and they just hit them, just causing, flesh wounds. They're still there, but it hurt them a little bit. 'Tis but a flesh wound.
Ow! You little creepy wizard thing.
Ah, yes. That's what I am.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
shall now be referred to as creepy wizard thing.
Yeah. Sounds good.
Well, probably only for the next 10-20 minutes or so. Right. So
Yeah.
next is Giowa.
Hello, I'm Zero. I'm at the back.
Entangle. What's the range on Entangle? Yeah, probably do it. In the middle of them. That makes sense. Right, 1 minute.
It's a square of 20 feet. And it's 13 strength, so.
Where did I put my head? Are they down there? Are they under this cardboard box? Ah, there they are. It's a square of what?
20 feet.
20 feet. Is it radius of 20 feet or just a 20-foot square?
Yeah, 20 foot square.
Okay. So where do you want it? Just cover them like.
Yeah, I just want to cast it like in the middle of all of them.
So yeah. So it doesn't go any further forwards, but it gets them like that.
It's a 13 strength.
13 straight saves. So yeah, there they are. All like this. You all right there?
Yes.
Okay. Good. Good to know. So
I
Lefty.
definitely didn't clip the creepy wizard thing.
Lefty gets a 14. Righty fails. Middly gets a 13. So righty is the only one that manages to be entangled. And
Yes, we
Thanks
get to use
to-
everything.
birthday presents from Granny. Early birthday presents.
We get to use everything tonight.
We got rings to use. So what does it do
Oh,
to it
wow.
if it entangles them? Is it just restrained? Grappled? Restrained? Does your spell tell us?
Yeah, it's
Restrained.
Yeah.
Where's here it is. Ooh, a lovely pink one.
the area into difficult terrain.
Yeah, it's the areas. That's why I put the thing there. So yes, it is Now restrained. Does it get to do a saving throw each of its turns? So yeah, that is Gioa's turn. It has now restrained one of the orcs.
Yeah, it can use its action to make a strength save.
Cool. Oh, okay. So it can try and break out of it by
Or it
using
can
its.
do something else.
Yeah.
So,
Right.
how many of them are restrained? All
One.
three of them?
Just one.
Or one.
Yeah, two of them. It's a strength save, so they're orcs. You know, they're pretty strong. They managed to resist the grasping roots as they tried to drag them
Which
back and
ones?
hold them in place.
Which one's restrained?
The one with the pink stuff on it. Let me just try and put that a bit better so you can see it. I mean, a little bit better, but
Put it underneath, if anything.
wait, no, it's there. You go. It's like that. You can see it there.
Yeah.
There you go.
Zoom, zoom, zoom.
Is that a bit better? Right. So, is that Gio? Is that all of your turn?
I couldn't move.
You could?
I just want to move forwards to behind Malcolm.
Okay, doke. So, yeah.
I just
10
move
feet
back
forwards.
to-
This is close quarters fighting for you. Close combat, you know, corridor fighting. It's not the best. Because you have to really think about your movement and stuff. Right, so Kiowa turn is over. Now it is Carlton.
Okay, so I can use my action before I move, right?
Depending on what your action is, yes.
I want to heal Harrison, basically.
Then yes, you can do that.
Yeah, okay, so I am going to use a first level spell slot and cast Cure Wounds on Harrison
Go for it.
to heal her for 7
Nice.
points.
So yeah, you
Thank you.
just turn to your side, lay your hand on Harrison, and keep wanting to say she. He feels the healing effects closing the
92.
wounds. So you see the javelin where it had a hole in his chest before, the wound underneath the armor just closes up. You can still feel the pain from it, and there's going to be a bruise, but you know, you're not bleeding out from that one anymore.
Nothing, a little drink.
Might need a swig of mushroom wine.
Okay.
It's possible,
And then
yeah.
what I'm going to do is I'm going to move in front of everyone to the end of the corridor.
Okay, so
So I'm blocking the orcs
10,
from getting
15, 20,
into the corridor.
30. That's as far as you can move.
basically.
So yeah.
Yeah, but as far forward as I can move
Yeah.
without leaving the corridor.
And you do pass by the open door of the other room on the way, and you see it's similar room to the one where you found the other orc lying asleep on the bed. Well, lying on the bed. So it looks like it could be, you know, workers' quarters. Right, next up. Unless you've got anything else to do?
No, that's it. I end my turn.
Cool. Malkuth, you're up.
Okay. Okay, so I'm not near anyone yet, right? From the
Nope.
looks of things.
No, you were behind Carlton.
Okay.
So if you wanted to move to get within any sort of range, you would literally end up being behind Carlton with your action left, if you see what I mean.
I'll use my action to get behind Carlton.
You mean your movement?
Yeah.
Yes, 5, 15, 20, 25, 30. So
I
yeah.
can't, and after that, I have no long range right now, so
Okay, doke.
I'm done for now.
Yeah, I mean, you could use your action to dash, obviously,
Do I wait?
but you won't be able to
Oh, that
hit.
is a thing. I know.
But you wouldn't be able to hit anything with your action. So
Yeah.
it's entirely up to you.
I'll wait. I haven't taken any damage yet, so.
No, so I've just seen Wisely's post.
Wisely's
Look
post?
at
What?
his character's name on character sheets.
If you've got any backstories on there, I would recommend hiding them, not sharing them with the group as yet.
Does it? Our backstory is visible to other people?
As far as I'm aware, it will. Oh, well, if people click on it, and yeah. If you.
Because I've tried to see that on other people's. And
No,
we
I
couldn't
can't
find them.
see it on
Oh,
anybody
right.
else's neither.
I didn't know that was a thing. I didn't realise it was hidden.
Yeah, it's hidden.
Oh, okay.
I will send it to you though.
Oh no, that's yeah,
Yeah.
okay. So I can't see that either. That's cool. But obviously, once I set up the campaign, then I should be able to see it as DM, shouldn't I?
Theoretically.
Anyway, yeah. Why is it open twice? Anyway, whatever. Right. Oh yeah, because yeah, that's fine. Cool.
Sorry.
Thank you.
Guessing you saw the name of my character.
Yeah.
Just read it fast. Oh, never mind. Right, anyway, whose turn is it? So, are you just
Has
ending
been
your
a
turn on that?
human.
Are you just ending your turn on the movement there? Oh, interesting.
Yes.
Yeah, cool. That's fine. Right, next up then, it's the Orcs. So, what's going to happen is this. You're all close to them now. They can see the threat is clear by the fact that you've just dispatched the others with ease. They need to take you down. They need to take you down quickly. So this one here is going to charge in, and it's going to have a bash at the metal one with its great axe. That is that is a 12 to hit.
No.
That's a fail. So as it comes in, it tries to just try and lob your head off in one swift movement. But you just duck out of the way nonchalantly. Not today. What do we say to the god of death?
Not today.
Okay, thanks. The one in the centre is going to charge straight headlong at you. Again, great axe raised to just straight down the middle. It thinks it's got a better chance than the other one. And it's correct. That is a 24 to hit.
Oh my god.
Okay. That's definitely hits.
So, as it brings the great axe down, you try and dodge out of the way. And it does a whole 10 damage as it just carves straight down the front of you. You try and dodge, but you're just not quite quick enough because it's got you pinned with the next one, and it just carves straight down the front of you. Your chainmail takes the brunt of the impact, but the bruising and the cracking of the bones underneath is it's not very nice, and it hurts quite a bit. And the other one is going to try and break free of the vines. Oh, and it managed to do so. It is no longer restrained. So it breaks out and takes a step off to the side because you are now busy. So it's just going to move out of the way there. And now you're in the room, you can see it fully. So yeah, this room, some sort of common room. There's a few tables scattered around the place. It looks like remnants of games and cards and things all over the floor. Not like D&D, no. like wooden dragon chess and
The Inception.
whatever card game there was. But yeah, so that is the end of the orcs' turns.
Okay, everybody, when you move forwards, okay, get within 5 feet of me, because if anybody ends up attacking you, I can use protection, which means I can, as a reaction, which means that I can impose disadvantage on every
Bless you.
attack roll, on any attack roll which is on an ally that is within 5 feet of me. So stay within 5 feet of me, everybody.
Well, you're slightly overpowered, aren't you?
That's my fighting style. I chose when I leveled up.
You can only do it once, sir, because it's a reaction. One reaction.
Oh, you only get one reaction per turn, right? I see.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Well, anyway, stay within 5
Per
feet,
round, yeah.
everyone.
Yeah, one reaction per round. So yeah.
Okay.
Right. So next up, I believe Harrison.
Okay. Well, can I move within 5 feet of any one of them?
Let's have a look. 10, 15.
Or is my way
20.
blocked?
Yeah, there's too many people to get past for you to get anywhere near striking
Right,
distance.
Well, I'll get as close as I can then.
Okay, so
There's not a lot else I can do.
10, 15, 20. Best you can get is probably behind Malkuth at this point.
Which is annoying.
Yeah.
I'm in the way.
Well, it's not just you. It's obviously it's
No.
Carlton as well. But like I say, fighting in corridors,
Very hard.
it's not easy.
No, it's not.
Nah, get
Any-
into the room.
Well, to be
I
fair,
would've, but
she
it
tried.
got in the way.
Anyone seen 300?
No, I'm
Just so
being
you
the
know.
protector of all of you.
No, once.
Yeah, but there's no
once you-
good protecting us if we can't bloody hit the thing, is it?
Yes, but Malkuth couldn't move any further without burning an action, and then she couldn't have done anything once she'd burnt the action. So
no,
she could have got snuck in and got into the room.
Any chance I can use a bonus action to dash into the room and go towards the back of the room?
You can use your action to dash.
Yeah.
So yeah, you probably won't be
Yeah.
able to get towards the back of the room, but you can get a bit further around the side.
Yeah, well,
So if
I'll
you
head
use your
towards
dash-
the one that's moved out of the way that was grappled.
That one, okay. How does your bonus action thing work? So you can disengage automatically with a bonus action, can't you?
Yeah, actions in combat are dash, disengage, dodge, grapple, help, hide,
Yeah, so-
improvise.
So you could go
Blah blah blah.
blah blah blah, yeah. So you could go
Yeah.
10, 15. Use your bonus action to disengage. 20
Yeah.
and 25 if you wanted to get around the back there. Like that. You would be in melee range of the one that freed itself.
Right.
But you
So
would,
that was a bonus action.
well, that was your action to dash. Your bonus action was to disengage from this first one here, so you could just be in with this one there. If that's
Right,
what you wanted
okay.
to do. If that's what you wanted to do.
Yeah.
Okay, right. That's cool. But don't forget, it gets to swing before you do.
Yeah, I know.
Cool. Right. That's fine. There's plenty of people around. So, next up, I think we're back to the top of the round now, aren't we?
Yeah, one more again.
So, Felmore.
Yeah. How far can I move forward?
5, 10, 20. You can get into the room, but you would be in melee range of either one or the other orc. Or you
That's
could just
fine.
move up behind. Don't forget, if you're using a ranged attack in melee, it is at disadvantage.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
I would like to move up to right of whoever the blue character is. I can't see.
The one in front, that would be Carlton. So to the right of Carlton.
Yeah.
Cool. There you go.
Then I would like to try to punch it.
You're not.
I'm assuming you said punch it.
Yeah, punch it.
Okay.
Punch
That's
it?
not what my ears originally heard.
I didn't really register what you said at all, to be fair.
I would like to punch the orc.
Punch it or stab it with a
Unarmed
dagger?
strike.
An arm strike, okay. You do have daggers, obviously.
I know. That's a 23 to hit with a punch.
Okay. It hits.
Yeah, and that's a fast 3 damage no matter what, so...
Is it? Okay, so as you just squeeze your way past your two colleagues in arms, you just give the orc a little slap on the side of the head. Oi, I'm here as well, you know. So yeah, 3 damage. It's quite a tough slap, to be fair. So yeah, it's in pain. It's still, you know, you can see it left a bit of a mark on its face, but it annoyed it more than anything.
Wonderful.
Cool.
My plan is coming together.
Anything else?
No, that's all.
That's your go. Okay, right. Gioa.
I would like to use wild shape and turn into a giant poisonous snake.
Okay.
That was out of the blue.
Yeah, he has that ability. We went through them together, what he would know from, you know, his area of...
But then at the top we've got giant poisonous snake.
Which is allowed.
Yeah, because we made a deal. I roll a d6. If I get a 6, I can use it.
Well, no, I mean, for your level, it is, you know, allowed. But I don't have
I do.
any minis that would represent a giant poisonous snake. But, here we go. It's kind of got snakes coming out of its head. So,
I'm not used to lion.
a Chaos Warhound.
I've got all of its stats here as well.
That's good. Right, what are you going to do?
So, I can only move 30 feet.
Okay, that's cool. You can get behind Malkuth.
Get behind Malfred.
So, Malkuth, you know, you're just waiting for your turn to get in to fight these orcs. You just look down and you see this giant snake behind you that was not there before. Do you do anything? You can't speak.
No, I just look down and go.
Wink.
Yeah, go.
So yeah, it just rises up towards you, hisses at you, and gives you a bit of a wink.
Yes, man, cub, please go.
No, can't talk.
Trust in me. Trust in me.
Oh
He
my
can't.
God.
He can't talk. He cannot communicate with language.
Yeah, it's languages, and then there's nothing there.
Yeah. Right. So, are you wanting to do anything else with your turn?
No, the only thing I can do is attack, and I don't exactly want to fight Malfred.
No, I'm not surprised. So yeah, it slithers up behind you, gives you a nod and a wink, and sits there ready for the next turn. So next up, Carlton.
Okay, I would after my turn, the orcs. Oh no, wait. It's the orcs before Harrison, so
Yes.
Malkuth will have a turn before the orcs. Okay, right then. In that case, I would like to move to the right of the orc that I am standing in front of.
Okay. So you just sort of
So
sidle around it.
So I should be within 5 feet of both Felmore and
if If you
whoever
do that,
else
however,
is.
you will be leaving melee range of the orc stood next to it, so it would get an attack of opportunity on you.
God. Okay, good point. Alright,
I mean,
I would...
You can't protect everyone all the time.
They're more,
I know.
they're more squishy than I am because they haven't got no armor on. I know I'm
Yeah.
damaged already, but
wouldn't?
I have 25
Alright.
hit points, but I haven't taken damage.
yeah.
Okay, do you
You'd
know?
be
do you know
surprised how
what?
squishy the monk
I
is.
know.
Isn't.
I know it's gonna take an opportunity attack anyway, but I'm still going to do it, so that I am within 5 feet of both Felmore and Harrison.
Okie doke. So you try to move out of the way. It takes a swing at you. With its. Oof, jeez. That's a 23 to hit.
Right. Okay, that hits.
So, as you are trying to dodge out of the way, it's trying to get its great axe back out of the, the ground where it missed last time. It just rises it up and just catches you on the inside of the leg. Ooh, I'm rolling high for damage today. And it does 14 points of damage with its great axe.
Oh my god!
Only catches you on the leg, dealing 14 damage.
D12 and it must have nicked an artery on the way up. D12 and I rolled an 11.
Yeah.
Casually catches artery. Casually severs artery.
You can.
Okay. All right then. I
That
better,
hurt.
Okay, in that case, since I'm doing quite badly in the whole.
That was I rolled an 18
Well
to hit
done.
and I rolled an 11 in damage, so that was 2 lucky rolls there.
Oof.
Ow.
But I'm trying to do them so they're on camera.
I am going to do something a little bit different though. So I'm within range of Felmore, Harrison, and Malcolm.
I would imagine soon to be
So-
Malkuth. You're not at the moment, but Malkuth will want to be engaging in combat, I would imagine.
I mean 30 feet. 30 feet within range,
Oh, yeah.
I'm saying. We want to take him out quickly.
Dodging around, sidestepping ain't the way to do it.
I'm just...
Oof.
No. I'm gonna... No, instead, what I'm gonna do, and I'm gonna... I'm gonna say this before I do it, and I am gonna do this now. I am gonna use... what's it?
Don't know.
Is it Searing Smite, or...
Searing Smite, you can use that as a
Smite
bonus
where-
action, yeah.
Yeah, I'm just trying to... There's one, Radiant something. Divine Smite. Right, yeah, this is the one I want to use. Right, although I don't expend the spell slot if I don't hit, so... Let's see how this goes.
What's Divine
Longsword,
Smite?
attacking the one that is right next to me in Felmore. Longsword attack, go! Nat's 20.
So which one are you attacking? The one in the centre?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. I might manage to kill it regardless. So let's see how this goes. 18 damage.
So you sidestep around it to the side. It doesn't know what's going on. The other one, as it was trying to rescue its greatsword, took a big chunk out of your leg. But as you sideswipe, which hand do you hold your longsword in? Because this guy's left-handed,
Right.
right-handed. So yeah,
Right hand.
you bash it. Tell you what, you rolled the crit. Finish it in style.
Okay.
You rolled a crit.
Alright,
You decide
so
how
I
you kill it.
sidestep. The catching of the leg, it knocks me to the ground, but as I recover, I hit it in the face with my shield, and then as it is stumbling, I slash it in the chest, then I slash its arm off, and then the other arm, and then finally decapitate it.
All in the speed of
So
light
3.
of one action.
3 flurries of hits.
I can just imagine it look like.
So, in the brief adrenaline burst of you taking damage from dodging out of the way, you multi-class into a bard and do a flurry of hits and take it down in pieces. And it is gone.
I haven't multi-classed yet.
No, it was only for a brief 6 seconds and then it faded away. So yeah.
He saw into the future.
As you say, there was absolutely no need to divine smite that one. It is down, it is dead, it is deceased, it is no more, it is a dead
Your
orc.
attack was so.
This
Your
is an
attack was so powerful
ex-orc.
it listed on the timeline.
Exactly. Oof, that was oof.
It is an ex-orc.
Right, so are you wanting to use a bonus action? A bone action? Or is that your
Bonus
go
action.
done?
Well, the only bonus actions I have are the smites, which there's no point in me using
Yeah,
those because the one I attacked is already dead.
Oh.
Yeah,
So,
you're currently
no.
not in melee range with anything at the moment.
So
Oh, nice.
I
Not a boss,
what I can do, however.
You do have some
no,
movement.
because I'm holding the shield in my hand, so no, I can't do that. Right, and my turn.
I'm going to say you do have some movement if you
was-
wanted.
Well, I was 2-weapon fighting, but I have to put my shield away, and I'm certainly not doing that at the moment.
Okay. Yeah, because you'd lose some armor class doing it.
Yeah.
Right, so you end your go where you are stood.
Yes, I did.
Cool. Right, Malkuth.
I'm here.
Good. Your turn.
I'd like to try and get in attack range of one of the orcs.
Well, that's
Doesn't
rather
matter
easy.
which.
Boop.
Hmm?
There you go. You're in attack range.
Sweet! I can actually do something.
Yeah, you were literally one step away from it. But you'd used
Fine.
all your movement in the last one, so yeah.
Let me just double check my flurry of blows. So I can attack and then I can use flurry of blows. Okay. I'm gonna try and hit with unarmed strike first.
Okie dokie.
Rolling to hit. Ouch!
Why do you always lead with unarmed strike and not your short sword, just as a wonder?
Monk. I just
Okay.
it's my personal image of a monk.
No, that's absolutely fine,
Yeah.
because you're not metering it, so you know.
I'm assuming that didn't hit like
I don't
last
know.
time.
Yeah. I mean, you're being a monk, but you need a lot more training. So you nip in front of it, you try to swipe
I'm
at
gonna.
it, and it's just like,
Missed me.
I'm gonna use one of my key points and try and do my flurry of blows.
absolutely. So roll for your hits
Rolling
again.
for hit. Oh!
So yes, your next one connects as you follow through with the next hit. Smack! Right in the jaw. Oof!
Oh, come on! Come on! That's four. That's
Oh, no,
three
that was that
ones in a row with your damage dice. Oh my
That was,
god!
Crunch. You smack it right
If
in
it
the
wasn't
jaw.
for the fact that it's a digital dice, it'd be in dice jail right now.
And you see the jaw
Yeah.
move, and it's sort of hanging to one side as you caught it, and it's just like, oh my god! Tries screaming something at you, but it can't talk properly. It's hurting bad right at this moment. Roll for your final blow, final flurry.
14.
14. is a hit.
Ooh.
So yeah, as you
No, it sounds
flurry
like a
round, you crack it,
promotional item. from
There we
McDonald's.
go. That's better.
and as the jaw is dislodged, you come up with an uppercut, crunch, and you just see the jaw just move up, and you hear a snap as its head flies backwards, and it collapses dead. No, it just snapped its neck on the uppercut because it was.
So hard, his neck snapped.
Yeah, basically. That was max damage for that one, so you know, you had to do something good. Right, so it is now the turn of this last orc. So what it's gonna do is just gonna sidestep around Harrison. Try and put a bit of distance between the rest of you. And it's gonna go for a hit on Harrison.
You stinky human.
I'm using protection, so I impose a disadvantage on its roll.
Oh, as a reaction.
On its, yeah.
Okie dokie. I mean, you didn't need to, but that's fine. So.
Oh, there's only one of them, so you know.
Yeah.
There's
Well, no, I mean,
just
I'd
in
literally
case.
rolled as you said it, and I was about to tell you that it missed, but then when you did that, it missed even worse anyway, so I rolled a 4 followed by a 3. So yeah, it completely misses. So yeah, as it's sidestepping, it sort of stumbles a bit and it knocks it off balance, and it just, the great axe swings wildly above you. So yeah, they failed to hit.
I was ready to step in and protect you, Harrison.
Well, you did. So yes, now it's Harrison's turn.
Right. Obviously, using fancy footwork, I will attack it
Yes.
with the rapier.
Roll to hit. What does fancy footwork do again?
Twi-
Oof, that was so close.
It stops it from having an opportunity attack.
Oh, right, yeah.
That's all.
Yeah, that's fine.
Right, that's 25 to hit,
Yep. It's a hit.
and
It's definitely a hit.
11 damage.
11 damage. Oof, that's quite a high roll, that, isn't it, really?
Yeah.
So yeah, as you use your fancy footwork, you set yourself, you dart in, stab it, you get it right in the chest, but it's not quite in the center, and as you remove it, you can see blood just trickling out of the wound, and it's like, but it grips onto its great axe. It's still there, but it doesn't
And then
look
I'll
well.
follow it up with a sneak attack.
No, you won't,
Bye.
because you can't, because there's nobody else in range.
No, they don't have to be, do they? I thought it.
You thought what?
I thought I just had to be. Oh, does somebody else have to be?
Yeah, somebody else in combat. Right, sneak attack. Shall we read it all together? Once per turn, you can deal an extra 2d6 damage to one creature you hit with an attack with a finesse or ranged weapon if you have advantage on the attack roll. You don't need advantage on the attack roll if another enemy of the target is within 5 feet of it.
Oh, right, okay.
So you have to have advantage on the attack roll, or there has to be somebody in 5 feet of it as well.
Right,
So,
okay,
yeah.
then. Never mind then.
Yes, never mind.
So, what can I do for a bonus action?
Don't know, you tell me.
2 weapon fighting, but
Do you have another weapon to use?
a dagger.
Then yes, you can attack with a dagger as well.
But what do I roll on that then?
Well, you rolled to hit, but I don't think you get your plus 4 on the attack roll for the bonus action. When you take the attack action and attack with a light melee weapon that you're holding in one hand, you can use a bonus action to attack with a different light melee weapon. Oh, wait a minute. So what? No, you can't, because your rapier is not a light, so it's not built for dual wielding apparently.
Right, okay then.
Yeah.
So I will just stay where I am.
Well, you can disengage as a bonus.
Well, yeah, I could disengage and just move out of its range. That's all.
Yeah. So yeah, just over towards this side of the room.
Yeah.
Out of the tangling weeds as well. So yeah, it's there, just holding onto its chest, with the blood oozing between its fingers and its great axe in the other hand, looking at you all like,
I'm gonna take one of you out at least.
well, that's what it thinks. Felmore, you're up.
Yes.
Pug you.
Transform into a snake for nothing.
It looks cool.
Yeah. I mean, it looks cool if I'm gonna have to buy a chuffing snake now, aren't I? God, it's warm in this room.
Hmm. Yeah. I'm gonna cast prestidigitation to make his nose itch.
Who's? Anybody's in particular?
Just everyone in the room.
No, the orcs.
All right, the orcs.
There's only one of them now.
I'm gonna say, with your track record, it could have literally been anybody else in the room.
It could have
I mean,
You're not wrong.
I thought you meant the snake for a minute there. To be perfectly honest with you, that's why I wanted to clarify.
Yeah, I thought you meant me as well.
But
No,
yeah,
no, no.
in
No,
the
no,
grand,
no. I was actually being nice here because now I'm gonna move out of the way
ooh, I'm
and
gonna
then my
say,
turn.
in the grand scheme of things, a little tickle on the nose is not really bothering this mortally wounded orc right now. It's
Don't
just
know
like,
what it's called.
you can see its nose twitch a bit, but it's still hand clasped to its chest, and its great axe arm is just slowly drooping as it's trying with all its strength to look threatening. So, are you ending your
Yeah.
turn there?
Yes, I'm ending my turn.
Okay. Gioa.
Okay.
I'm just toying with it now.
30 feet, you should
I
be.
want to get right in
5,
front of them.
10, 15, 20. You see the snake gliding through down the corridor, just slithering towards the orc.
Fight.
It'd be so funny if he misses.
+6 to hit.
That's pretty cool. You better roll
So
then.
I think it's for my sickle +6.
It's not your sickle, it's whatever you've turned into.
Oh.
You just roll a d20 and...
Yeah, it's your snake bite.
D20
Well,
+6.
just take the 19 that you rolled, plus 6, would be 25. That's a hit, yes.
Okay. And then, hit 6 plus 1, 6, 1d4 plus 4.
So just roll a d4. Plus
4.
Plus 4, you sure? Let's have a look. Bite. 1d4 plus 4, piercing damage, and the target must make a constitution saving throw. Oof. Don't worry about it. So as you rear back, bite it, finish it in style. Come on, tell us what you're gonna
Here
do.
we go. I'm looking forward to this one.
Yes.
Careful with your headset.
Okay, so as I lean back, I strike forward at blinding speeds, biting it, grabbing it, throwing it in the air, then just letting it fall down.
So yeah, you see this giant snake slithering. I hope nobody's got a phobia, by the way, because this would shit you up somewhat rotten. Yeah, you see it rear up, bite down on the orc's head, and it just launches it into the air, and you just see it sort of twist and float and then contort, crunch, just for giggles. Let's just roll. It passed the poison save.
Damn it.
Would it take half damage?
Yeah,
half
it takes
the
half
damage.
damage.
But as you see it turn, its veins pop and turn a sickly green colour as the poison runs through it, and it just convulses and twitches and eventually just lays still on the floor. Boom, it's dead.
And then I just turn over to the party and just go,
so that is effectively combat over for this floor. How long do you stay in this form? Does it say?
So for 1 hour.
1 hour, okay. So yeah, right. All the orcs, as far as you know. I think you can pretty much guess. If you all just roll a perception check for me.
Okay.
Every single one of you.
Okay.
10.
13.
Give me a sec.
Seeing as I'm a snake, can I just go around?
17, so 19 total.
Nah, it's a group roll. So yeah, you've you all take a breath, take a moment. There's nothing else there. You have a listen out. You can't hear anything else up here. You think it's clear.
Yeah, can I just like burst through all the
Get to
doors and
relax.
try and snake,
I mean,
try and petrify everyone?
you can certainly try.
Right, so is there anything else is there anything worth investigating in this room that they might have left behind or anything?
I don't know. Do you want to go and have a look?
Yes, please.
Okay. Let's just get back onto.
Invest-
Right. So let me just swap out this. Where are you going? Okay. Right. So you want to go and investigate? Anybody else want to do any investigating?
Yeah.
I'll just
Yeah, I would like to. I would like to check out the room on the first one on the left while going out.
Good lord. Okay, so the other door that hasn't been opened yet.
Yeah, exactly that one.
Okay, that's fine. Right. So who's having a look through this room that you're currently in?
Mate,
Right. Do you want to roll an investigation check for us while I get to the appropriate page in my book?
oh, that's pretty good.
Is there a
16.
dog? There's a dog loose in the woods. So, 16. It's not bad.
What I'd
Can you-
meanwhile, while that's going on, would
I mean, it's
you,
not going on.
Would Harrison like some more healing?
Oh yes, please. Because I'm at half.
Right. So I am gonna heal Harrison for 5 HP using lay on hands.
Cool.
And
Thank you.
I'm gonna also heal myself for 5 HP using lay on hands.
Do you have a maximum of 10 now?
15.
15. Ooh, does it go up 5 per level?
Yeah.
That's nice.
Thank you.
Or I can spend a whole 5 HP to cure a disease or neutralize a poison.
Nice.
Nice, it is.
So you got 5 left. That's cool. Right. So,
Yeah.
have you added those hit points back then, Harrison?
I have.
Good, good. So this here room, padded chairs and game tables are arranged about this room. As you can see, they're sort of scattered all over the place. On the floor, there are 3 Dragon Ante playing cards. As in, the game is called 3 Dragon Ante. Whatever that is, ANTE. I don't know if
Yep.
Felmore knows what that is at all. And there's some wooden
Sorry,
dragon
what
chess.
was I saying?
3 Dragon Ante playing cards. Do you know what that is?
No.
Okay.
I'm guessing it's a playing card set from the World of D&D.
Yeah, so basically you find a deck of playing cards on the floor and there's a full set of dragon chess pieces as well.
Oh, nice.
You know, if you wanted them all.
I would like to take the dragon chess pieces, as it's a game that that Carlton I fancy playing.
Okay.
So how many are there?
Full set. And carefully looking through, it doesn't seem as if any of them are damaged. They've just been tossed on the floor. No, they're just having a look around.
Not a whole lot.
And if you want to add a deck of playing cards to your inventory as well, Granny. But yeah, you can't
Yes,
see any.
please.
You can't see anything else really of interest.
So, on the item list, there's not
Playing card
individual
set, there you
pieces,
go.
There's only dragon chest set.
Yep,
so
that'll
I've
do, just add that.
Dragon chest set.
Oh, I've added the wrong thing.
what-
I've added the wrong thing to you. There's a playing card set that you can add, Granny, so yeah, just do that.
Right, okay.
I'll remove that from Carlton.
Is anybody checking the bodies of the orcs for any coin or anything?
I'll do that. Even though it's
Let's have a look. So, you want to roll for investigation
So
on the
I
orcs
missed-
then, Snaky? What I don't know. What did you miss? Have you been
I
gone?
got nat 1.
Nat one.
No. I was gonna ask. Did I mishear how Gioa finished off the last orc? Because my brain registered that Gioa ate it.
No.
Let's go with that. That is way more cool.
But that is not what happened.
I was really thinking I want to eat this orc, but then again, when I transform back, will it have been digested, or will there just be this whole orc?
Yes, and your body would explode and you would die.
Exactly.
So basically, what he did, it bit it on the head, launched it into the air. It landed on the ground, full of poison, and twisted and convulsed to death.
Yup.
yeah.
Okay.
As Gioa is going around investigating the dead bodies in snake form, he manages to roll extremely poorly for his investigation with a roll of a 1, and doesn't manage to find anything at all on these orcs.
Can I go into that other
Right, let's get to Felmore first, because Felmore was checking out this room here. So, as you open the door, it's a larger room than the others. Like this. Here we go. This looks to have been master bedroom, if anything. A large bed and a bulky wardrobe dominate this room, which also has framed paintings of landscapes hanging on the walls.
Okay. I would like to search the room,
Okay. Anything in particular?
especially that wardrobe.
Okay.
Large.
Don't get why it's... Right, roll an investigation check.
Okay. Yeah, that's an nat 1.
Yeah, you don't seem
Oh my
to...
god.
Oh,
You don't seem to find anything interesting, just a few sets of clothes, you know, just a normal wardrobe. Hey, Media Rain, how you doing?
Can I explore that one?
hi.
You can explore the one unopened room, indeed,
Snake form.
in snake form. So you go inside,
Eat
and-
everything inside, especially nice.
it's just the same as the other two smaller rooms. There's a bed and a trunk at the foot of the bed.
I would like to search the trunk.
Roll for investigation, please. Then you are terrible at investigating. So as you slither in and rummage through, yeah, there's just neatly folded clothing. Not a lot else.
Can I just kind of pick it up and put it in front of everyone?
What, in your mouth?
No, in my tail.
In your tail? Okay, yeah, that's fine.
Like,
So you
it
wrap
into
your
my
tail around the clothing and you slither your way back to the rest of the party and you just sort of deposit the less neatly folded clothing in front of them and show them what you have managed to find.
And I just smile and go,
So the snake slithers in front of you, all deposits this clothing, looks up, and it looks as if it's just proud of its efforts. So yeah. So,
So did we not find anything on the orcs then?
well,
Oh,
Gioa didn't find anything on the orcs. Nobody else said they were searching them.
I'll search.
Okay,
I'll search the orcs.
investigate them.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I'm guessing that's an investigation roll.
Yes.
13.
13. Okay, that's not too bad. So, altogether, let's say you find there's about 13 copper.
Okay.
19 silver. And 12 gold.
Okay.
That's a rich orc right there.
That's between the lot of them. On that
Ah,
floor.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's searching
How
through
many
them
of
all.
us are here today?
Sorry?
So
5. There's 5 of
Yeah.
you.
5. Okay. Start with the gold.
So as you're sort of contemplating, you do remember there was one other room that you didn't really have chance to check.
Ooh, can I quickly slither over?
Unless you want to let somebody else have a go.
No, I'm a snake. I do what I want. I'm a giant poisonous snake.
Roll for initiative.
God damn it!
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
Roll for initiative. It instantly eats it.
Slither back to the office. Yeah, basically it's an office. There's a desk in there with stacks of ledgers and papers. You can't really make out much in your current form. It's just a load of numbers and letters on them and stuff.
So can I just take the numbers and stuff over to the party and see what they make?
Well, are you investigating it properly? Because if you are, please roll.
Yes, I'm 4.
Uh,
I've got 5 in total.
5 in total. That'll do. So as you're moving all these ledgers and stuff, you do find a small sack buried underneath the paperwork. And you know, shaking it around in your tail, I'm assuming, it does sound like it is quite full of coins.
Can I open it up?
You can indeed.
Okay.
So yeah, if you want to spend a bit of time counting it
Yes, I will count them.
in your snake form,
Yeah.
65 gold, 145 silver, and 220 copper.
So how much is
Oh my days.
that? Put it into a calculator.
65 gold.
Yeah, I try.
65 divided by 5, that's 13. So 13 gold.
Each, if you wanted to do this.
Okay.
13 extra gold each, because apparently sharing it out between you all. 145 silver.
I was trying to do that with the one I found.
Is 29 silver.
That's another 29 silver each,
And then
and copper is 220 copper. And that's 44 copper each.
so it was 12 gold.
12 gold, I think. Or was it 13? 13
Oh, yeah,
gold.
13 gold.
29,
29.
silver, 44 copper.
44 copper.
Yeah, he did all the calculations but forgot to give it to himself. But yeah, if any of the others of you go and investigate what all these ledgers and stuff are.
So I get all of the money and I just kind of slither it over to the party and just kind of like.
But yeah.
put it all
Right,
together.
I'll go and have a look at what the ledgers are then that he's found. So
Basically, it's like
that's lovely.
it's you know, accounts of about 10 years worth of business transactions. So you know, it's accounting stuff.
Right.
But you reckon that the actual sack was earnings and wages ready to be paid to I mean, judging by the dead bodies outside, there's not a lot of people to pay the wages to.
Okay, good.
So yeah, that's the top floor, you know, fairly well investigated.
Okay, can we go and explore some more?
Yeah, if you head back downstairs, you do sort of remember there was
Is that like actually like a trap door?
some cellar doors, yeah, that leaded downstairs. Led.
So, should we go up or should we
There is-
investigate a tad bit?
There is no more up. There is only the cellar doors. Don't know. It depends what everyone wants to do.
So, do you think?
Yeah.
In
Yeah, I
the
think we should check this
Alright.
I mean, breathe.
I went to drink my water and it went in my windpipe.
Okay, I got concerned
Okay.
for a second.
When I say breathe, I mean breathe air. You are not.
I ain't no fish.
You are not aquatic. I am thinking that exactly that, Psychwave and Wisely. I am thinking now is the perfect time for us to just take a quick couple of minutes break because I'm all out of hydration material in here, and I need to cool down
One of the characters I made.
because it's kind of like an oven in here at the moment. So
yeah, it's getting
really
like
is.
that in my place.
Yeah. So we'll just take a quick 5-minute break, and we'll be right back to investigate the basement, as I assume that is what we are in agreement of doing.
Yep.
So yes, we shall be right back after these short messages.
So, conversation sake. During this session so far, in between doing my turns and listening, have worked out the character that I shared and gilded, but I also made a new one. Who I had an easier time writing a background story for, apparently. Selena Heller is a very feisty.
What fighter?
A fairy. She is the fairy race.
Which what sorcery is that?
Let me check.
Or is it homebrew?
Technically homebrew. It's on D&D Beyond. It's one of their playtest ones. The UA. Not sure what UA stands for. Yeah, they recently updated the site so it has a bunch of the player races that were recently introduced in other areas of D&D. Including, we have our gem dragons, metallic dragons, and chromatic dragons now for Dragonborns.
Okay.
So if I go in here and click everything on apart from homebrew, next.
Oh, Unearthed Arcana. That's what it is. UA. Unearthed Arcana.
Oh yeah, fairy UA.
And because she's a fairy, by default, she gets access to Druidcraft and Fairy Fire. And neither of them use a spell. Druidcraft is her cantrip, and Fairy Fire is her first level spell, which doesn't even use a spell slot.
Neat. Then it's not.
Fairy Fire is technically
level 12 then?
it's classified as one, even though it doesn't use a spell slot.
Interesting.
But basically what it does is each object in a 20-foot cube within range is outlined in either a blue, green, or a violet light of my choice. Any creature in the area when the spell is cast is also outlined in light if it fails the dexterity saving throw. For the duration, objects and affected creatures shed dim light in a 10-foot radius. Any attack roll against an affected creature or object has advantage if the attacker can see it, and the affected creature or object cannot benefit from being invisible. So it's technically a debuff.
Nice. I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna go grab some water.
Oh, I'm just like, I've just made a test character and turned everything on. I'm just looking at stuff. There's some crazy stuff here.
Yeah, and my gem dragonborn, I chose Topaz for the ancestry, so it has necrotic, which is usually an undead thing.
Yeah.
For the breath weapon, because it was like, ooh, I have all these choices. Let's go with the undead. So basically, for languages, I chose deep speech, which I did have to look up because I was like, okay, what is deep speech? And it's aberrations.
All right.
Yeah.
So like,
I'm back.
so basically like monstrosities like driders and such.
I also
Yeah.
think Sparky is about to be back because I see him building stuff on the stream.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I made a fairy fighter. And now I have to decide, do I want to use my Dragonborn or my fairy?
What for the
DM's
Homebrew.
discretion, methinks.
Hmm?
DM's discretion, whether you're allowed play-tested stuff.
Yeah, that's true. To be fair, the only reason I'm considering the fairy, if I'm allowed, is she's only a foot tall.
Oh, good. So she only has 1 hit point per level.
No, she's got 12.
Per level.
Oh man, Goliath. I'm just imagining
Oh, God.
Keith David. I'm just imagining Keith David's voice. If anybody picks Goliath as a race. Did anyone watch Gargoyles back in the day?
Oh god, yes.
Such a good show. And Keith David voices Goliath, and it's just the best voice ever.
Yes.
Don't worry about it, dude.
Keith David is
I'll
also in a
check
lot
for you.
more than I thought he was.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
And
We'll cover it off.
Gensai. I remember Gensai from Baldur's Gate 2.
Anywhere.
Anyway.
So, are you heading down
In a basement.
to the basement?
We're heading down to the
Yeah.
basement.
We are indeed heading down to the basement.
Down, down.
Down.
Get everyone. Sparky's searching for
Anyone know-
prepare to
Anyone know what that? Anyone know what that song's from?
Nope.
It sounds familiar, but I don't know off the top of my
From-
head.
It's
Not knowing,
from
not
Bugsy
caring.
Malone. It's from Bugsy Malone.
Grabbing more orcs.
It's when Bugsy finds the down and outs in order to fight against Dandy Dan with his newly found splurge guns.
Well, I think I watched about 20 minutes of that and then turned it off.
It's a fun show to perform. It's a very fun show to perform.
So, are we done?
Yep.
How are you heading down into the basement?
Using our feet.
Right. So Harrison is going first. Is that right?
Yep.
Yes.
How would you
I'll
go
take
behind-
middle.
Yeah,
how would you go behind Carlton?
I'll stay in the back.
So
All right, I'll go behind Harrison then.
okay.
And I'll go behind Carlton.
No, you can't, because Malkuth was going in the middle. She called it first, so you'll have to go behind Malkuth, and then
Great, that means.
and then Felmore.
Yeah,
I always
that
try to
means
go
I
for the
can
middle
go-
just because of my hit points.
I won't worry about it. So, as you head down into the basement,
I'm a snake.
I mean, Filma doesn't like you, but he wouldn't hurt you.
Yeah, and I'm also a snake, so don't try it.
oh, shut up! Don't start fighting.
Like I said, he wouldn't hurt you. He would
Boys,
just mess
please.
with you, if
Boys,
anything.
please. So yes, as you head down into the basement, the first thing you see is somebody tied, bound to a chair. They look with a sack over their head, and they look as if they've been fairly beaten. So yeah, the cellar itself has a dirt floor, walls of mortared stone, and an 8-foot-high plank ceiling, braced by wooden pillars. You can't see them. But-
Okay.
Listen to me, I'm still talking here.
It's Friday.
Tied to a chair is a large figure with a burlap sack pulled over his head. Shelves along the walls are lined with skulls made of butter and protected by a thin coating of wax. If anybody remembers.
Skulls. Oh yeah. So you literally did.
It
You
clicks.
literally did say skulls made of butter.
I
Okay,
literally did, yes.
Right.
So yeah.
Carlton. Okay. Carlton approaches the tied up man.
Excuse
and,
me, excuse me. It doesn't work like that. Granny, Harrison, as
Yep.
you are the first into the room, would you like to make a perception check?
I certainly would. That's a big 5.
Yeah, you don't particularly see anything, so you just, you know, carry on through with Carlton right behind you. And as you do, you just hear a shout, "Get him!" And these orcs,
Oh God.
three of them, just appear from behind the pillars at either side.
Da, da, da.
Da, da, da.
Oh, God.
I rolled a 13 on the
Right.
initiative.
So yeah.
Roll for initiative.
Yup, I rolled a 13.
Yeah, go
I
on.
rolled an 18.
As soon as I heard
14.
orcs, I rolled.
16.
16.
I'm pretty
Cool.
battered, so,
Hang on.
10.
You just hear lots of popping going off in Gilded. Oof.
I'm gonna.
Right. What, you gonna roll for initiative?
Could have prepared for this if Granny
So, because Granny literally failed that first, failed to notice anything, they get 3 quick attacks in before initiative starts because they completely surprised you. Because you went down completely unprepared, not expecting anything, just tromping down there, and they were hiding in wait.
Still a snake. Does that not intimidate me?
You're not even in the room yet.
Oh wait, yeah.
Harrison literally walked through the room, and they were ready and waiting. Because you know, you make a lot of noise when you're fighting over 2 floors of a ranch building. So, so the first 2 through the door. So that's gonna be that one. That's gonna be that one. So 2 of them
There
are
we
gonna
go.
throw javelins at Carlton as the second person through, and one of them's gonna throw a javelin at Harrison. So Harrison, that is a 2 plus 5, I think it is. So that's probably a miss.
Yep.
So yeah, 2 plus 5, so it just launches a javelin at you, and you just like, because you've not had that much to drink yet, funnily enough. And the other two launching them at Carlton.
At me.
That's a 19 and a 22.
Oh god, both of them hit.
Webster's, who's Webster's, defines stealth as a cautious, unobtrusive, and secretive way of moving or proceeding intended to avoid detection. So yeah, you did none of that. So that's 2 hits on Carlton, was that? Oof. So altogether, that is 12 points of damage
Yeah.
from 2 javelins as they
I'm
go.
down.
No, you're not.
Oh no, I'm not. I healed. I'm on 2. I'm on 2 health.
So, right, 1 in each shoulder. Because, you know, I like the
Oh,
shoulder
jeez.
hits. I like the shoulder hits.
Ow.
You just whack 'em with your shoulders.
So now,
Just smack him with the shoulders embedded in you.
now we move into initiative. So let's see. First up is actually Carlton.
Are you
Yep.
going for
Yes,
a
it
tally?
is. Okay, so well, yeah, I am. So I am going to so there's 3 of them.
Yep, there's one at the north.
One on the left, one on the right, and one next to the tied up person. Yeah.
Basically, yes.
Okay,
The closest one to you is the one on
I-
your left.
Carlton,
All right. Yeah.
how much health did you say you have left?
2.
What?
You might want to use your potion of healing then.
That's a very good point.
You use an action to use a potion.
Don't I? Yeah, let's just... How much does this heal?
I don't know how much it does, but it might help.
2d4 plus 2. That was a really good shout, thank you. Right. Potion of... I'm going to, but I am going
Backseat
to
D&D.
approach and... Right, no, I'm going to drink the potion first.
Right.
So that is 2d4 plus 2. So that is
6.
4
Oh no, that's 1. Okay. You can roll 2 in one go. You know.
plus 5. So that is I heal 7 points, 7 HP.
When you buy things in the store, do you
And
count 1 gold out at a time? 1, 2. Granny will get that reference. Probably me
Yeah,
too
So
as
I've
well.
removed that. So
Cool.
I've removed that from my inventory. I've drunk it, and as my movement, I would like to move in front of the one on the left.
The one on the left. Cool. Easy enough. There you go. Rah. Right. Number next. Let's see. You're dead. You're dead. You're dead. Cool. Right. Number next. Fine. I'll tell you. It's Harrison.
Right.
The one
so
who triggered
I
the
will,
sneak attack.
Yeah.
Oh, we're talking in
So I
insect
will
language.
I'll move towards the one next to the person in the chair if I can
Okey-doke.
get that close.
Yeah, that's fine. 5, 10, that's half your movement, so 15 to get there.
Right. And obviously I will use my attack
Yep.
with fancy footwork.
Fancy footwork. Roll the
Aye.
dice. Or the die. Ooh, that's
24 to hit.
definitely a hit.
And that's 7 damage.
Okay, 7 damage. So yeah, you as you nimbly sidestep the javelin, you carry on with your movement, just ducking, diving. You jump. God, words. You just sneak. No, you don't do that. You just run in front of the orc. You whip out your rapier, go in with a quick stabby stab into its chest, because that's where you like to get them. But you don't get it in a particularly dangerous place, but it does hurt.
And I can't sneak attack because there's nobody near it, so...
There is, but he's tied and bound, so he's not much help to you.
No. So I will just use a bonus action to basically move out the way of
Yeah. You can move
any
another
of the
15
orcs.
feet. Okay, so sort of back
Yeah.
towards the doorway.
Yeah.
15.
but
over
not
there.
blocking the doorway so nobody else
No,
can
no,
get
no.
in.
You not that. You were a couple of squares into the room at that point, so yeah. So next up, I believe, is
Malkuth.
Malkuth. So you are literally the next one through the door anyway.
Am I able to just come in and go straight to an orc?
25, 30. Yep, you can get to either of them. You can get to the one already damaged, or you can get to the other one.
I'll go to the one that's already damaged.
Cool. So, rah, you charge in with all your Dragonborn ferocity straight towards.
Just roll die!
If I had a breath weapon still, I could technically do that.
Oh my god.
Yeah, but you're only level 3, so it's only a foos for now.
Yeah.
Foos?
I'm gonna try and hit with my short sword.
Oh, metagamer. Roll to hit.
Oh!
Boof. Yes.
Nice.
It'll actually show up.
You
I
slash
don't know.
down.
It still says 13 for me, so I don't know what it was.
Do you not see the +5s?
It sometimes shows up, sometimes it doesn't.
Hold on. Do you not see
a
the
little
game
glitchy.
log? Is that what it is? Have you got the game log minimized? I'm guessing
it
you do.
minimizes automatically for me, so that was 18.
Oh, okay.
Are you
fair.
gonna
No, it does that for me. It just when you do your hit, you just get the basic number.
Yeah,
Alright.
sometimes it'll show it with the plus, sometimes it doesn't. Anyway.
Having the game log up is quite handy. But anyway, yeah. So yes, that is
Yes,
a
sir.
hit.
Alright, I will roll for damage. And
Ooh,
that was
that's 9.
9.
Yeah. So you charge in. It's still there, reeling from the stibby stab in its chest from Harrison, who just whipped in, stabbed, ran away, hit and run. You come in with your short sword, straight across its throat, opening it up. You see blood just pour out, and it just collapses dead. But
Well, I didn't have to spend my last key point. Yay!
yeah, I'm gonna say unfortunately, you don't have any more movement. So if you want, you could just turn to face the other one, or
I'll
whatever,
turn to face the other one.
or whatever. I'm putting words in your mouth there.
Oh, no,
Yeah.
that's fine.
Right, number
Also,
next.
I think
Go on.
to explain my layout, I think it's because of the way I'm looking at my webpage. It's
Alright.
small-ish.
Oh, okay, fair dues. Hold on, let's.
It kind of
see,
looks
can
like I'm looking at a tablet.
I- Yeah, that's how it shows for me. You see, if you can see that on stream.
You have it full screen. That's
Yeah.
why.
Oh yeah, that's the benefit of having the second monitor.
I wish. I have 2 monitors, but I have the stream and other things on the second.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I've got my character sheet on the PC and the game on the iPad.
Cool.
Get a third monitor like me.
Right.
I want-
Next is Gyoa, still in slithery snake form.
Not knowing what's going on, I just kind of casually slither in through the door.
So you can see that you're not on the door frame. You're just kind of in the doorway. You can see there's one dead orc bleeding out at Malkuth's feet next to this tied up dude in a chair, and over on the left you've got Carlton just squaring up to another orc, which is just ready to get out its great axe, and then one over in the corner which looks as if it's just thrown something, because that's the position that you can look when you've just thrown something.
So I see the one that's about to whack Carlton,
Mm-hmm.
and I just slither over it.
Over it.
No, slither over next to it.
Yeah, that's fine.
And then I just look over top of it.
I mean, you're giant, but
I know.
compared to a snake, you're not giant compared to a human.
Ah. So I just kind of.
You don't loom over it like a giant frickin' 50,000 foot long snake.
You're not a basilisk.
You're just a rather large snake,
Okay then. So I.
like an
I
anaconda.
spin around, and I just bite it in the leg.
You're not
Okay.
a Titan Boa.
Roll to hit. Yeah, you're not a Titan bow.
So 3 plus 6.
That is not a hit. So you try to get a hit on it, but you manage to hit its armor, and yeah, your teeth don't manage to sink into any flesh at all.
Does it even notice?
Does it even notice you? Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, like, how would it notice if I bit its armor?
Oh, I'm sorry. If I bit your trousers, would you not notice that?
No. If you're the size of a snake, no.
Anyway,
Yeah,
next,
odd sense of perception.
Interesting conversation.
Felmore. You're up next.
Yes.
Well, you
Oh.
don't take it for granted, but yeah, they rolled badly for initiative, considering they had the sneak attack round.
I'm gonna go in.
Cool. You're
Go
in.
outside.
You take it all in.
Go-
You heard the battle.
Yes.
You heard stuff happening, so you rush in just to see what's going on. You see the snake and Carlton taking on this orc on the left. To your right, there's one, nobody around it, and there's one dying, dead, at Malkuth's feet. You can just see it collapse.
Yeah, so the orc
Throat
that's
torn
no
open.
one is around. I would like to cast magic missile on that.
So yeah, you gather your arcane energy, and you just launch all 3 missiles, and they streak straight towards it.
Yeah, that's 5, 3, and 4 damage.
Correct. So that is 12 points of damage. So yeah, 2 of them strike it in the face. One of them completely obliterates its eye, and the other one gets it just under the throat in the chest, just above where its armor is. It is pinned.
And then
His
I
face
would
is
like to
absolutely
use-
wrecked from that.
And I would like to use a meta magic quicken spell to use a bonus action to cast another spell.
What?
I would like to cast firebolt, is what I'm trying to say, using my meta magic.
What's meta magic?
Meta magic, quicken
Yeah.
spell. When you cast a spell that has a casting type of 1 action, you can spend 2 sorcery points to change the casting time to a bonus action for this casting.
Ooh. So where do you track these? Oh, that's where you track your sorcery points. Cool.
Yep.
That's nice.
I'm gonna use 2 sorcery points to cast firebolt on it.
You've used like magic missile twice now, by the way, and you've not marked
Oh
off
yeah,
any.
yeah, I forgot to add.
Oh
I forgot
yeah,
to
yeah,
add- There we go.
yeah. I forgot.
No, I did forget because I.
What? So, oh yeah. So quicken spell is sorcery points. Okay, so that's your bonuses for being a sorcerer. That's cool. Right. So and firebolt was it?
Yeah.
Cool. Go for it. Roll to hit. 23.
23.
That's a hit. So yeah, you gather your energy, you focus your mind,
And 2 damage.
doing whatever it is that you do as a sorcerer.
Oh.
You make the firebolt appear, you cast it towards it. Again, it hits it smack bang in the face. But it just sort of glances off its forehead. You can see its skin is crisping. One eye is still left, the other one is completely ruined. It's still just managing to stay on its feet. And now it is the turn of the orc. Sizz. So yes, this one down here, next to Carlton, it glances down at the snake, just sort of dangles a boot towards it like shoo shoo shoo. But it's gonna aim its main threat it sees as the armor clad one. And it's gonna try and
Oh.
Tries to shoo me away and I hiss at it.
go on.
It's a D.
I thought he was going to attack the snake, so I was going to say I use protection.
No, it don't give a damn about the snake. It's gonna attack you.
As it tries to shoot me, I just give it a little hiss. Like,
But it rolled a 17.
That's
Wait,
a
it-
miss
Ooh.
just.
I'm
I
gonna
have
say it-
18 armor class.
Yeah, I'm gonna say it didn't roll a 17. It rolled a 12 plus 5, so 17 to hit. And the other one is just gonna charge up to Malkuth and try and take you down for
Nope.
literally taking down its mate with the assistance of Harrison. And that is an 8.
So
It rolled an 8 to hit.
8 to hit,
Like,
yes.
to try. Yeah, it didn't. 15
Okay,
armor
so
class.
yeah, due to the fact that it is absolutely near obliterated its face, it just completely fluffed its lines and failed. I could have.
meanwhile, the one that took a
Okay,
swing
I
at
could've
me because it
nothing,
was 17 armor class. I'm guessing like it did hit, but I managed to block with my shield, and so it didn't do any damage.
Yeah, we'll go with that. Now, I was just thinking, because of the way I described the damage on that one and the fact that it is, nearly dead, I could have DM'd something worse for it, but it missed anyway, so it's cool. I'm just thinking for, storytelling rather than just using rules and dice and stuff.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
That's.
Yeah,
Anyone else want to see? Yeah.
Don't be a rule lawyer.
No. No, I'll make sure I penalise you for rolling so high for your stats, don't we?
Oh, fuck.
Right. Carlton. Carlton, you're up. I've just seen that one, psych.
Oh. Alright then. Longsword attack. Go.
Roll to hit.
That is a 20.
I think you know
That
by
is
now
a 20.
that is a hit.
What? Yeah. 23 to hit. And let's see how much damage that is. That is 12 damage.
Not so bad, not so bad.
It hasn't been damaged before, so I am going to also expend a spell slot and use Divine Smite
Go for it.
to deal 2d8 extra radiant damage to the target, plus 1d8 spell level higher than spell. No, so 2d8 extra radiant damage coming right up. That is 1. That's 8. That is an extra 9 damage. So in total, that is 21 damage.
Yeah, you might as well finish that one in style.
Alright, so if I use using Divine Smite, I hold my sword up to the air and I scream, "I have the power!" and a holy light emerges around my sword, and then I swing it round in my arm, and then I strike, and I cleave it straight in half. And then the sword goes, "Hallelujah!"
Oh my days. So yeah, as you call upon your divine,
I just get crushed by half of it all.
as you call upon your divine guidance, and it imbues your sword with all holy power, you just slice straight through it. You see, your first hit did a lot of damage to it, and pretty much carved straight down the middle. But this one just like hot knife through a butter skull, and it just parts down the middle like the Red Sea, and one side just goes and the other goes and yeah, it parted ways before you, oh Moses. No, you don't get hit by the falling, but it just slops next to you and oozes black grimy blood all over the floor.
When I see that, I'm like, as if to say,
So, next up, it's
Sorry,
Harrison.
But I had to do that.
Right, well, I'll move up to the one that's left.
I tell you what, if you go there, you could be flanking it and you could roll advantage to hit.
Okay. So
Not to make it easy for you or anything.
how do I roll advantage then?
You just roll to hit twice
and then you take the
and take the highest one.
Right, so
Good job, really.
25.
Yeah. Funnily enough, that one hits.
Yeah.
By the way, you don't need to roll. Just finish it off.
Okay. Well, in that case, then I shall just take out my rapier. I shall
Bear in mind, before you
just
go into the description, you are stood behind it.
Oh my god.
Right.
Oh my god, the right position.
I shall
Get
carve
orifice.
the initial H in its neck, pull back my rapier, and stick it straight through the middle.
Oh.
So, Malkuth, as you see this, you just see it wince in pain, and then all of a sudden, this rapier just comes straight through its throat. And you're there like, what the hell? And it just whips out the back, and the orc slumps down right in front
What
of
in
you,
the 9 health?
dead. And
Why
there,
didn't you
as
go
it
for
slumps
its
down, you see
butts?
Harrison.
Why didn't you go for the orifice?
Because sometimes it's just not funny anymore.
No.
We got a trend.
Yeah, some trends can go out of fashion real quickly.
Yeah, but it's our thing. We go for the orifices.
It might be your thing and it might be Felmore's thing, but it's not everybody's thing. So yes, the
I'm
orcs.
surprised Fulmer hasn't tried to launch a firebolt down someone's throat yet.
Well, he hadn't had a chance, considering how
Thank you for the idea.
you've already had that idea. How much damage they did to Carlton in that initial surprise. Yeah, you finished them off quite quickly. So yeah, all you're left now with is the slumped form of the rather large human in this chair with the bag over their head.
Can I just slither over?
DM, can I add the javelins that are stuck in my shoulders to my inventory, please?
Just I didn't say they were stuck in your shoulders. I said that's where they hit you. Just for fun of it, just roll an investigation check.
You seem to have
That
misplaced.
is a 13.
If you got
13.
that one, it would've misplaced.
Yeah, you find the two of them that hit you are still usable. So yes, you can add them to your inventory.
Excellent. Done.
Yeah, can I just like slither over to the person tied up?
The coffee is not sitting right.
Yes.
That might terrify this person. I better not. I wouldn't do that. But he's the one we're trying to this person's probably the one we're trying to rescue, just saying. Okay, so Carlton approaches the guy, the captured person, and carefully removes the sack from its head.
Cool.
And as you do that, I just pop up. Please.
Yeah, it looks fairly well beaten up around the edges, just sort of a bit dazed. Who are you?
Okay.
I just go.
We're a party of adventurers from Van Dalen, and we had we found this. We had a quest. We're on a quest to rescue you and find out what happened.
Rescue me? Oh, I'm grateful. Can you get me out of this chair, please?
Okay, DM. My question.
Okay, I'd
1 minute,
better
Joe.
not try and do it with a long sword. So I say to Harrison,
Oh, no.
you've got a dagger. So
Yeah.
could you please cut the ropes?
I could.
And
Will
did you
do.
just who just played JoJo's closing?
Wasn't me.
Yes, I know that one. It's actually Roundabout by Yes. I know that song quite well, but everyone knows it
But
as
it was
JoJo.
me. I accidentally
Now.
hit my soundboard.
I do love that song, and I was one of the people who knew that song before JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Just wanted to point that out.
Yeah.
Okay, DM.
Hey, David Lee, how you doing?
How long has it been since I transformed?
20 minutes.
Damn it!
Why?
I don't want to use another point. I don't want to use up both of my transforming points to transform back. I don't want to be a snake anymore.
Okay.
Actually, wait, it is just a short rest. I'll just transform back into a person.
Okay. You're back to Gioa.
Hello.
As you all see, Gioa just melding from the form of the giant snake back into his usual mischievous self.
I see how beaten up the person is. Just instinctively cast Cure Wounds.
So you walk up to them, cast Cure Wounds.
Oh.
Cool.
I just
Oh my god. Oh, I like your feather as a
so-
snake.
I got him.
While Carlton is talking to what we presume, but we don't know yet, is the ranch owner, I would like to investigate, check over the orcs, see if they've got anything on them worth taking.
Yeah, and I just
Have
Might
you
as well
cut-
investigate.
Have you cut the ropes?
I've
Have
cut the
you-
ropes,
have you-
yeah.
Okay. Cool. So, alright.
I got a 9 on my cure wounds.
9. Okay, so yeah, I mean, you see some of the wound stats closing up. He's still fairly beaten up, but you know, it's looking a lot better. He's like, yeah, thank you, little guy. I appreciate it.
High 5.
We'll save high fives for later. So thank you for
No,
getting.
the correct answer is, what's a high five?
The correct answer is whatever I bloody well say. The correct answer is thank you very much.
Sorry, I watched an episode of Gravity Falls where they went back in time and they didn't know what a high five was, so I had that in my head.
Ah, yes.
Oh, where am I? I don't know what I was gonna say now.
I just healed him and he said thanks. And
Oh, yeah.
just refused to high five.
He's like, no. I need to check my ranch. Have you seen any of my men?
So you're the owner then, are you?
Yeah. I'm Big Al. It's a pleasure to meet you guys. Thank you so much. We need to get out of here.
You're the one. You're the one with the branded animals then.
The animals? Which animals do you mean? I need to get my cow. Petunia?
Petunia.
Have you seen Petunia?
Yeah.
Where's?
Yeah, she
Where-
came with us.
Oh my
I've got her
God.
cow. Look, I've got
they
her
wouldn't let
cowbell
me eat
right
her.
here.
Okay. Thank you.
I took her to the orchard.
I mean, why have you got her cowbell?
Because
She. Oi! Excuse me, Giora. I'm talking right here. This is for me. Right. Yeah. I asked her because I can talk to animals with a spell, and
Kind of
she
raises an
gave
eyebrow
me
at you.
permission.
Okay.
And she gave me permission to take the cowbell because I'm a former bard. And,
Roll for
I said it would
persuasion.
add- It's and I said that okay, I'm rolling persuasion now, but
Yes.
I said it would add make a good to think that that's a 9, so that didn't work.
He's still, you know, he's not sure. So like, you can talk to cows. I'm not so sure about that.
I just backed up the house and like, yeah, I can too.
I mean, it kind of glances around the room, looks at the dead orcs lying around. Are there any more of these things left?
Not that
We don't think so.
I need to make sure my
We don't
ranch is.
think so.
And did you say you've seen any of my ranch hands around here anywhere?
Yes, but without their
Just
bodies.
spit it out, guys. Just spit it
Yes,
out.
but they're dead.
Okay.
Your crops are gonna be
Yeah.
well fertilized.
Oh god damn. I had 6 ranch hands altogether.
Yeah, don't we only see like 3?
Oh. We could
5.
we
You
could
saw
go hunting
5.
for dinner then.
Right, well, I just want to make a suggestion. I want to gather everybody together out of earshot of the ranch owner.
Okay.
Oi.
No, I just want to
Excuse-
whisper all that money that we found upstairs. I think we should put it all back together and give it back to him, because we were assuming that he was dead,
Okay, good point.
and he's not.
Okay.
That's a good point.
So it was 13 gold.
Hey up, DG.
Silver.
I mean, do you want to speak to him about it first, or?
Actually, wait, yes. We just
Yeah, we should ask him first. So,
Yeah.
we say to him. So we found a whole bunch of money upstairs.
Yeah, that was
is
all our
that your-
takings and wages. I guess I ain't gonna be needed that now.
Oh.
You guys,
So you're letting
mean-
us keep it?
you've came down
What
here.
about?
You rescued me. I was gonna be dead. You might as well keep it. You brought my cow back.
What-
My cow is the thing that
about
makes
you?
me money.
It's
I'm
And 3
here.
horses.
No, if they-
3 horses.
Horse.
Oh my days.
So are you
He just looks at you.
okay? Well,
So-
thank.
Yeah, that's right.
Are you
So-
okay
so
with
you're
me
saying I
keeping the
shouldn't eat
cowbell?
it?
Don't
I got spare cowbells, so feel free
Yay! Thank you.
if that's your thing, talking to cows and taking their bells. You go for it.
Yeah, he likes music. I like his music.
They don't.
No singing, no singing.
Yes, singing.
No.
No,
No.
I'm
Yes.
seriously
What?
not in the mood for music right now. I need to get back up there and check out what's going on. I do have something else I could offer you as a reward, if you're willing to accept it.
Of course, we will.
Which is?
Rewards.
Well, if you come with, I mean, no need to be so snippy about it, but that's fine. If you come with me, I can show you where it is.
Okay.
So
Can I
yeah,
just
Lead
get
the
three
way, sir.
flames in my hand ready?
why?
Because I don't trust him.
Okay, well, he takes you back and leads you back upstairs, back to where his the master bedroom is. It's in my wardrobe over there. So he goes in his wardrobe, just bangs on the bottom of it, and it lifts up a secret compartment. That if you'd rolled better, you'd have found anyway, and just lifts up this.
Damn it! I knew there was something about that wardrobe.
This incredibly immaculate suit of chainmail. Is like, here, I ain't gonna need this anymore. I mean, it would have come in handy if I'd thought about it when I heard these guys.
Then as soon as he
But
pulls out
yeah.
the chainmail, I just extinguish the flame.
So he just hands it over.
Is it any
Nope.
different
Nope.
from the chainmail I'm currently wearing?
I don't know, what are you currently wearing?
I'm just wearing standard chainmail.
Yeah, this is much better. This is what I got while I was sheriff of Tribor. This is a set of mithril chainmail.
Oh.
Nice.
Awesome.
Carlton definitely should have
Well, there's only one person who can wear that, let's be honest.
Mithril, AC 20.
Just wait a minute. Let me find
that. I mean,
the
yeah,
card
you're
for
not
it.
wrong. Harrison should wear it. I mean,
Harrison would get no benefit from wearing it, I don't think, though.
no, I know.
Nah.
It was a joke.
That's the entire.
Oh,
It would
sorry,
inhibit
that
the
was-
fancy footwear.
That was a joke. Jeez. I didn't realize you could do such things,
Anyway.
Felmore.
Yeah,
Okay,
I think
so-
Carlton should have that.
Anyway, guys, what time is it?
I forget what time is it.
Roll a nature
Didn't
check.
You'll have
Oh, what?
Somebody roll a nature
Okay.
check.
Age.
Nature.
Nature. I'm proficient in nature. I will roll it.
yeah, Giara has to. It has to
I got
be
a-
Giara.
Oh no, I thought I got that one.
Oh, yeah, that's fine. You reckon it's around midday.
I thought I got a nat
So
one.
what
You said
time is it?
it's
What time is it, did you say? It's high noon.
Oh, God. Is that
Oh,
the
God.
entire reason you wanted?
Yes, absolutely. Okay, so mithril is a light, flexible metal. Unlike normal chainmail, mithril chainmail doesn't have a strength requirement and doesn't impose disadvantage on dexterity stealth checks. So,
So,
are we giving it to
Yeah, I think you better take it because you're the one that always rattles and makes the noise.
okay,
It's
you'll
fair
have
point.
to add it to my inventory.
Yeah, I know.
Sparky, because I
I
don't.
know.
I don't have it here.
Technically, I
Mithril.
can't wear armor.
Mithril chainmail. Oh, it just says oh, there we
Give
go.
a link. Oh no.
Add. Hey, Linky Linky, how you doing?
Hello.
Oh, hang on.
Hey,
I
thank you
found
for the
it.
bits.
I was spelling it wrong. My bad.
Well, so I've added it now anyway. I've added it now anyway. I've added it now anyway.
Okay.
I've added it now anyway.
Okay.
I've added it now
Is you
anyway.
okay?
I just wanted. I think Sir Joe has a bit of a lag between me talking and him hearing it, so I wanted to make sure he heard it. All right. Linky Link, thank you for the bitty
Yeah,
bits.
that's it. Pick on the autistic person.
Oh,
No. No, because it takes you about 5 seconds to actually hear when we've said anything, so I don't know if you've got a bit of network lag or not. And you know, if I'm going to pick on anybody, I pick on everybody fairly and equally. there is no discrimination. Everybody gets picked on.
It's definitely me.
We know this already.
Oh, good. Yeah, I've got.
Oh, right. So Carlton takes off his standard chainmail
In front of everybody.
I'm wearing common clothes, okay? I'm not stripping naked in front of everybody.
Aww.
Such a commoner. Such a commoner.
How boring.
And I put on the mithril chainmail.
Cool. Let me
How
just
do I look,
refresh.
everybody?
Awesome.
Shiny. Yeah. I'm glad you got that. It definitely.
Thank you very much, Big Al.
It
I
definitely
thank
suits
Big
you.
Al.
Definitely suits you.
I say thank you to Big Al. This will really help because I've made a lot of noise and in the past, which has alerted our enemies. And,
The lights dim
yeah,
and the
I
music
feel
starts
bad.
to play. Wah, 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 wah. Sergio starts to change. Yeah,
Right, so
I'm really not
gonna
sure
check
what to
up
do
these
now.
orcs then.
What, the three downstairs?
Yep.
Yeah, go and investigate. Yeah.
Bummer.
I really don't know what I should be doing now. I'm not sure if I should stay here anymore.
I'll let you come with us.
We could escort you all the way back.
Where are you headed?
Back to Van Dalen.
Van Dalen. Roll for persuasion. Investigation.
Okay, who's rolling?
You find
It was
one
Balkan, it was
copper,
5.
1 silver, and 1 gold.
Oh, cool.
Persuasion 19.
Yeah, well, I ain't got much use staying here for now until I can find some more hired hands. So, yeah, I reckon I could come back with you guys.
We can probably bring Petunia.
To be fair, she ain't gonna be much use sitting here on her own. And you say you found some of my horses
3
too?
horses.
3
Yeah.
horses. There's only one of me. I appreciate you finding them, but I'll take 1, and I'll let you guys keep the other 2.
As she says that, Gio's eyes just light up, just like.
I don't know how much use 2 of them will be to the 5 of you, but still, it's better than
Well-
nothing, right?
But we have a child, first of all, so...
You have a child? Oh yeah, so you do. Yeah, it just looks confused.
That sounded more like the DM forgetting than the guy not knowing.
Well, I haven't really paid much attention, you know. So yeah. So what you guys want to do? It's
So
high
Big Al
noon.
is going to come back to Van Dalen with us, right?
That's if you're heading back to
So-
Van Dalen, yeah?
Yeah, alright. I think, should we take a long rest first before we depart, since we are...
Yes.
How long's it been?
Or should
It's
we...
been 6 hours since your last long rest.
So we can't.
So, no, we can't.
We could do a short
Okay,
rest.
in that... will anybody gain any benefits from a short rest?
Yes, I will, because I get all of my wild shape things from a short rest.
I get my breath weapon, but that's it.
You're about 5 miles from
Alright.
Coneyberry, if that helps. If you know,
Alright.
Yes, we
if you
probably
remember.
need a long rest anyway.
I guess we could keep going until nighttime and then camp out.
And you kind of
Rest.
Do that.
remember the tale of the temple
Treasure.
south of Coneyberry
Yeah.
that the innkeeper told you about before you set off this way.
Well, we should probably. I think we should escort Big Al back to, or to Van Dalen first
It's
before
about
we go searching for that.
yeah. It's
It's not a good idea.
So we say to Big Al, we will escort you to Van Dalen.
it'll be about
and
3-day journey escorting him and Petunia.
So we should make.
All right.
So we should all make 3 long rests.
yeah, I still think because I'm wearing mithril chainmail, I still got the other chainmail which we can now sell for quite a bit of gold.
For whatever you're given for it. Second hand, it's seen a few beatings.
True.
Anyway.
So how long does
So-
it take? A question for the DM. How long does it take for you to restore your health back to normal without taking potions or being healed up?
One long rest.
Right, okay then.
Or
Right,
you can
party.
spend hit die on a short rest and you have 1 hit die per level. If you see what I mean.
Oh well, I'm okay. I'll wait till a long rest then.
Okay.
All right, party, let's go
Let's go. Let's go.
to
let's go.
Coneyberry.
So yeah, well, for to Coneyberry. Oh yeah, it takes you about. How long do we say to travel?
Crap, it's hot.
You what? It takes you about 2 hours to get through to Coneyberry.
Alrighty.
Oh, for God's sake, dude.
How long would it take us to get to the other place where
So
that
the-
buried treasure is?
The other place. Well, you don't know. You don't know how far south it is.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think,
You just know
I
that
think,
it's.
I really think it's too risky because we've used up all lots of our special abilities and are quite battered.
Yeah.
So I really think
God
go
forbid
back
you
to
guys
Van
are ever out
Dalen.
in the wild and don't have a
Yes.
home base.
there's
Okey-dokey then.
there's no major time limit.
Not although we know of.
Well, that's a good
2
point.
days,
Let me
like,
just.
a month later, we finally go to the ruins only to find the treasure's been taken already.
So you're
Yeah.
you're leaving Butterskull Ranch. Okay, so let me just. You're fine. Something I keep forgetting to do, but I remembered to do it this time. So you know. You look up into the sky, and you can't see anything.
I just
Right, yeah.
picture the DM. I think at the end of the campaign here drops the freaking dragon on us.
I can do that whenever I want to. So are you heading straight from Coneyberry back to Fandalen?
Yeah, looks like it.
Yes, fine. Okay then. Bloody spellcasters having to recharge their bloody spells.
You can tell the art bloody pirates, can't you?
Bloody cautious paladins and their bloody spells.
I just want to recharge my breath weapons.
You just need a short rest for that, don't you?
Well, breath weapon is a short. Yeah, breath weapon's a short rest. Breath of the dragon's a long rest.
Okay. So yeah, well, for the sake of expediency, We'll say it takes you a simple 3 days to start heading back. The weather does take a bit of a turn for the worst. You get a little bit wet on your way travelling back to Van Dalen. Nothing major, just a little bit of rain.
Do we go through any forests?
You're miles at the moment. Well, to be fair, you're fairly not too. You're on about 5, possibly 5 miles from Neverwinter Wood as it stands. Over to the
I could have
north
sworn
of
we
you.
passed through forest though at some point.
Past what?
No,
I thought we went through some forest on the way to this place.
No,
we did not.
No.
no. You've got a copy of the
Oh,
map.
man,
You know where the
okay.
Tribar Trail is.
Huh, weird.
Yeah, I thought that as well.
'Cause I remember us camping out. Like I haven't written down that we camped out, but never mind. It says on the side of a road.
Yeah, just side of the road, yeah. So yeah, to be fair, from Coneyberry, that's probably the closest. The edge of the forest is only about a mile away from Coneyberry. So I was going to say, as we're gonna, just cut through, is there anything you guys want to do on the way back? Anything specifically? Or do you just want to just make your way straight
Oh,
there?
just
and
for
mess
some.
Set camp and take a long rest.
your long rest. You take that for granted that you managed a long rest.
Okay. I would just like to, as we're going by, just look for anything that would be of use for my spells.
Okay, make a survival check. Is there anything specific that you're looking for?
I got a 10. Maybe like some moon seeds, some opalescent feathered spar,
No, unfortunately, you don't.
eyelashes, pasted gum. And then a bit more simple, just some like mistletoe and spruce.
You don't manage to find any of the moon seeds or feldspar. Funnily enough, you find some mistletoe just creeping up one tree as you're just heading on your way back. You just go out off to the side. You just having a bit of a forage around. You find a few sprigs of mistletoe.
Any springs of spruce?
Any springs? No springs of spruce. No.
I believe you mean sprigs.
Sprig of spruce.
Yeah, spruce is fairly common around here. So yeah, you get a good handful of spruce. So you got. You might want to.
The mistletoe, I just cast Pretty Flame on my hand to burn it.
Okay. Might want to note it down in your equipment. In your what spell check? Did you say?
No, I thought you meant mark it down as a spell.
Oh no. It's cantrip, innit? Produce spell. No, I meant mark your mistletoe and your spruce down as a component or whatever. But yeah. Anybody else wanting to do anything on your way back?
Nah.
No, not especially.
Okay. Cool. Yeah. Takes you a good 3 days, but yeah, you eventually.
Any spruce?
Well, you might just wanna. Did you find mistletoe?
Yeah, sprig of mistletoe.
Okay. Just add 3. And it don't say anything about spruce.
No.
Okay.
Maybe you could try and find it.
Yeah, probably. We'll try and look at that later. So yeah, you wander back into Fandalen. It's that on a day when it's that really fine rain that gets you really wet, and it just sucks through your skin. You're sort of trudging back through.
I hate that stuff.
Two of you on the
I love that
horses.
Soaks through your skin
hate
into
it.
your veins.
Yes.
What?
Technically, your body absorbs water, so
Yeah, exactly.
it's
Yeah.
not unheard of.
You know, it can be the slightest little thing that just derails any possible chance of describing anything.
Yup. Just like veins.
I should not be so descriptive. Yeah, you make it back to Fandalen. It's raining a bit.
Exactly. That wouldn't cause any.
I just give up. I just give up. Yeah, you're back. It's wet. There you go. Is that better?
Oh my god!
Somebody's caught a chill on the way back. Roll a medicine check. Whoever sneezed.
Okay.
Right. So
Yeah, that's
we
a
had
6.
Yeah, you ain't got a clue what you caught.
we had some. All right. So we say goodbye to Big Al.
Once
and
again,
say this is
guys.
Van Dalen.
Thank you so much. I do appreciate it.
And
I suggest going to talk to the town master.
I apologize.
Yeah.
What's the name again?
What time is it? It's high noon.
Yeah, what's the...
Oh yeah, you can say what you want and expect a big laugh, but whenever I say anything, nothing. Nothing.
does anyone actually play Overwatch anymore?
Yes, I do.
I
I love Overwatch.
you do. I'm waiting for the second one before I get back into it.
Let me see.
Cool. Yeah, so
right,
he makes his way off, just leading the horse, and Petunia's just following him because, you know, she's that type of cow.
So wait, do we still have the
So
Yeah, you guys have still got them, so.
right. So I think we should park them in a stable.
Park them.
first.
Are you going to reverse park them, or
Yeah,
parallel?
we
So
parallel park
normal
them into a
parking
stable.
or parallel park?
We parallel park them in a stable.
Oh,
Is
fancy.
Is there a stable in Van Dalen?
Let's have a
Uh,
perception check.
Wouldn't that be a... Since we're searching for a stable, wouldn't that actually be an investigation?
Full point.
I mean, you could just ask somebody. It's a town.
Yeah.
Okay, I go over to the nearest person I see and I'm just like,
You guys, seriously, you think too much about stuff.
yeah, I just go to the
I'm an
nearest person.
overthinker!
Yeah, I just go to the nearest person I see and I'm just like, is there a stable around here?
Oh, hello there, young man. Yes, we do have a stable. It's just on the south side of town.
Thank you.
No problem. And keep up the good work. Pats you on the head.
Thank you.
Right.
And I just like, I love head pats.
Okay, so while you're doing that, I would
Link.
like to I say to the others, okay, do you guys want to go ahead and turn in the quest? I'm going to go to the provisions or the weapons and armor store and sell my old chainmail.
Well, actually, I want to go to the weapons store as well.
I want to.
I do.
Like, I want to ask around.
I
to see
do-
if there's like a florist around.
I do want to
Wait.
go buy some salt and soot as well for my spells.
Yeah, I'm just gonna
Okay.
go ask someone. Like, is there a herbalist around here?
A herbalist, you say? No herbalist. There's a general store, but there's no herbalist, I'm afraid.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so me and Harrison heads to Line Shield Coaster then.
I head to the
Yeah.
general store to see if they have one.
Funnily enough, that's where
I
Felmor's going as well.
Oh no.
That's where what?
Me and
Felmor's
Felmor
going.
are going to the general store.
Oh, right.
So
God, I dread to think what's gonna happen.
we'll
Right,
go to
can
the.
we,
Nose.
before we do... So what do you wanna do? Which bit do you wanna do first? Do you wanna do me and Harrison at the Lion Shield Coaster first, or? And then
Costa.
I say to the party after we're done, we should all meet in the town at the town master's hall. Agreed.
Okay.
Yes, let's do that.
Okay, so Harrison and I head to the Lion Shield Coaster,
Costa, but
and
close.
Coffee.
Coster. There's no A in it.
Costa coffee.
Costa. Okay.
Yes, good day to you.
Hi. I have some new chainmail that I acquired on a quest, so I would like to
yes.
sell.
She looks at
old
what you're
chainmail
wearing
to
and she's
you.
like, oh, yes, that's very fine chainmail. How much would you like to sell that for?
That's not for sale.
Yeah, well, that's a damn shame.
However, I am willing to sell you the chainmail that I was wearing.
Yes, I bet you would be, wouldn't you?
So I hand it to her and I ask how much for this.
She kind of looks it over. Kind of, you could see her holding it up. A few dents and scrapes and a few links missing. Seen a bit of action, hasn't it?
Yeah.
It's a bit, for want of a better word, battered, shall we say? Did he clean it first? No, he didn't clean it first. He just brought it straight to her. Yes.
How much? Wait,
Let's go back in time and clean.
I'm just consulting with my journal to see the going prices for armor nowadays. Yes, just bear with me 2 minutes, please, if you would.
Whilst the god of our world just checks his notebook.
Will you shut up? Where's armor on here? Got weapons, adventuring gear. Ah, here we go. So, is it a full suit of chainmail, or is it just a shirt of chainmail?
It is a full suit of chainmail.
Full suit as well, so you've got legs and arms and feet and everything, yes?
That's the one.
Well, the condition it is currently in, I'd be willing to give you 25 gold pieces for it.
And if I were to clean it first, would that increase the value?
Have you added that chainmail yourself as well as me adding it?
What do you mean?
Because I had...
Has mithril chainmail.
No, I haven't. I've only got one.
Refresh the pages if you have.
Yeah, I'm gonna say, to me, it looked like you got two. Yeah, you got two. I'll remove one. Don't touch anything. I'll remove one. There you go.
Okay, alright.
Yeah,
There you go.
Okay.
Alright.
Alright.
So anyway, sorry.
So yeah, it's also, I asked if I cleaned it first, would I increase the value?
Yes, I would offer you 26 gold if you cleaned it.
Not worth it. Okay. Alright then. It's a deal.
Okay, thank you very much. Pleasure doing business with you. So yeah,
And you.
opens up her coffers, takes out 25 gold, plonks it on the desk, and just takes
Thank
the
you very
chainmail
much.
and just sort of folds it as best as possible and just sort of plonks it underneath the counter. Yeah, so
Right.
sort that out
Harrison,
later.
What was it you needed to do?
I'm in the market for purchasing a crossbow,
A crossbow. Ooh.
a light crossbow.
Well, they're not that light. They're all quite heavy, really. There's a little joke between you and me. Dude, will you shut up? You're not even here, so you're not allowed to say words.
I know.
Well, shut up then.
Words.
Yes.
That's a lot of bids.
Crossbow. Let's see. What do we have in the range of crossbows? Well, I think I have possibly two left. Light crossbow, did you say?
Yes, please.
Yes, well, that will stretch to 25 gold pieces.
And do you have any bolts to go with it, please?
You mean the darts? Yes? No, not darts. What am I on about? I'm silly. Oh, I'm silly.
Next
aren't I?
page.
Next page. Why, thank you. Bolt. Is it under crossbow bolt or is it under bolt?
Crossbow bolt. It's about 6 lines down.
I don't believe you. Ah, there we go. Ammunition crossbow bolts. Yes, we do. How many would you like?
I will take 60, please.
60. Well, that'll be another 3 gold on top. So that would be 28 gold
I think
in
I've been muted this
total.
whole time.
Well, nobody's heard
That's
you, so
lovely
yes.
then. Thank you.
Thank you very
I've been
much.
saying that I want a weapon shop.
Pleasure doing business with you. Please do come
Thank you
again
very
when
much.
you've shot all your load. Another little
will do.
joke
Oh my
between us.
god.
Okay. I asked. I've thought of something. I might see if I can experiment with a bit of dual wielding weapons. So, what do you have in terms of one-handed swords?
One-handed swords for dual wielding, do you say? Well, you would need a light sword for the dual wielding, so I would imagine you'd be wanting, is it specifically swords or anything other, axes or a mace or a hammer, for instance? Or is
Well,
it just
I'm
specifically
not-
swords?
I'm not great
you
with
can also use
blunt
hand
weapons.
axes.
Yeah, that might.
Depends on your
Possibly.
proficiencies, really. So, as your martial and
yeah.
simple, for the dual-handed, what you would be looking at, you could possibly get away with a hand axe or a light hammer. But if you're looking for the martial weapons, then I would imagine a scimitar or short sword would be the way to go.
Scimitar is very tempting.
A scimitar, that would be
Yeah.
25 gold pieces.
All right.
Okay.
It's
not- It's not that expensive.
All
Sorry.
right. It's a deal.
Caught me off guard.
I would like one scimitar, please.
Okay, that's 25 gold pieces. What other swords do you have, just in case?
I have a long sword.
A
and
long sword is
scimitar.
not a light sword, so a long sword couldn't.
It is versatile though.
And what does
So, if
versatile
I
mean?
have- As in, I can hold it one-handed or two-handed.
Yes, but that doesn't necessarily mean that you can dual wield it.
So, this
Two weapon fighting. Attack with a light melee weapon in one hand. You can use a bonus action to attack with a different light melee weapon. They have to both be light
I see.
melee weapons.
Yeah,
Okay,
the only way you... Sorry, I was gonna say the only way you person can dual wield long swords is if they have the dual wielder feat.
Yeah. Okay. In that case.
So you don't have to buy the scimitar unless you want to buy something else to go with it.
How much for a dagger?
A dagger? A dagger would be 2 gold pieces for a dagger. Just a simple dagger.
Okay. All right.
Obviously, it
I'll
doesn't do
do
as
it.
much damage, but you know.
Okay. One dagger and one scimitar, please.
Yes, not a problem. There you go. So that's 27 gold pieces in total.
Done.
Cool.
Alrighty.
So take away 27 gold, add 1 scimitar plus 1 dagger. And you are a
Okay.
walking weapons rack.
By the way, I've altered mine. I've added mine to my inventory and took my gold off.
Good, 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 good.
I can finally shop.
Yeah,
Well,
Right.
it depends. It depends.
No, I meant
which
like I'm
shop-
coherent enough to shop because last time we were here, I had to leave before I could buy anything.
Okay. Are you at the weapons shop? Are you?
Yes.
All right.
I've said it like multiple times now.
Yeah, but don't forget you were muted.
No, even before I was muted, back when Carlton first mentioned they were heading, I was like, I'm going there with them.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you were muted. Soz didn't hear it.
My light says otherwise.
Sorry, say that again.
Yeah, you were muted.
Good night, Linky Link. I missed it, so I've probably missed you.
But I don't know if anyone remembers, but last time I was trying to buy monk weapons, and
Okay.
shopkeep, you got any monk-related weaponry?
I don't know. What's a monk weapon?
Butterfly sword for short swords. It's butterfly sword, Dao, ninjato. Weki's
No.
let's go with some blunt weapons. Nunchuck, sai swords, tambo, or tonfas.
I
What
have
about
none
them
of this.
things that you throw?
There's also
Them
quarterstaff.
star things.
Oh, ninja stars.
I have
Yeah.
a quarterstaff, if that's what you're looking for.
Which one?
It's
Four
a
choices.
quarterstaff. What do you mean, which one? It is a quarterstaff. It is a plain and simple quarterstaff.
Which of the 4 quarters is it?
Well, because that's the base one. Like, there's actual names to them.
Yep. And she's told you. She has the base
Okay.
one. This is a simple town with simple weapons.
And simple people.
Okay, I'll just get a quarterstaff then.
Okie dokie. Quarterstaff is just a plain simple 2 silver pieces, please.
Oh, that's cheap.
We have none of that, we have none of that fancy stuff around here, I'm afraid.
How do I do this?
You add quarterstaff to your inventory and you just remove the 2 silver from.
Yeah. Oh no, I was like.
Shall we?
I had to add.
Shall we call it a night after we've done shopping?
Probably.
Because it is 20 to 12.
Correct.
I mean,
Oh yeah. Well, it is added to my inventory.
Cool.
So I am done.
Cool, cool, cool.
Now on to me.
Also, I'm unequal.
Ewan Felmore, are you sure?
Yes.
Okie dokie then. So are we done at
Yeah.
Line Shield Costa?
Yep.
Okie dokie, right.
I believe.
Barthen's Provisions. Barthen's Provisions. So let's see here. So yes, it's the dude. Elmer Barthen. Good day to you. How do you do on this rather miserable day? Wet, yes, I can see that. It's such a shame. We don't have any umbrellas in stock, I'm afraid. What would
Is that a thing in the?
It could be. It could be. It's up to me, innit, really? You know what I mean? What would you like to buy? Is there anything special you are looking for?
Go.
Gum. What sort of gum?
She's gone Arabic.
Gum Arabic. Let me see. Goes and rummages around the pots and boxes behind them. Yes, here we go. I've got about a pound of it. That will be 2 gold pieces altogether. Maybe, I don't know. Thank you very much. Is there anything else I can do for you, young sir? Moon seeds? No, I'm afraid that's That's rather a rare find in these places. I've not had any for a few weeks now. I sold them to one unfortunate chap that I hear met a bit of a sticky end. Feldspar? No, you'll probably be wanting to talk to the miners about the Feldspar.
That's all for me.
Okay, well, it is a pleasure doing business with you, young sir.
Hello.
Yes, hello. How may I help
Hi.
you?
Do you have any salt?
Salt? Oh yes, we have salt by the pound. How much would you like?
How much would, let's say, 4 gold coins give me?
4 gold coins, I can give you 4 grains as it's you.
4 grains.
Great salt.
For 4 gold, I could probably do you 4 sacks of salt.
Alright. I don't need that much.
Okay, well, if I give you a simple pound bag of salt, that will probably set you back
Yeah.
one silver. That should be fine.
Yeah, that will be fine.
Okie dokie then. Thank you very much.
Thank you. And some soot as well.
Soot?
Soot.
It's not something I often stock up on. It's not really much of a...
I'll take
commodity.
any if you have
Okay,
any in the fireplace or something like that.
Let me see what I have. You sort of see, just as I look around his shelves behind him, takes an empty jar, goes over to one side, picks up a dustpan and brush, and just nips through a sort of curtain which hides a doorway, and just, you know, you can hear a bit of sweeping. And then a couple of minutes later comes back, sort of dusting himself off, puts the dustpan and brush back, and he's got this jar of soot, just puts down on the counter. Will that do for sir?
Yes.
Okay, that's wonderful. Well, as it's especially fresh soot, I think we can... I think I could just let you pay for the jar. That's probably just 1 silver for that one.
Okay. So how much? So 3 silver in total, right?
Yes, that's correct. Your tastes are less
Right.
refined than some others, shall we say? And looks at you.
I hand them 4 silver as an extra for the help with the soot.
Oh, thank you. It is appreciated. Thank you, sir. It is sir, isn't it? Because the horns and the things, you know, tiefling. They're simple country folk out here. Maybe well spoken, but still simple country folk.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yes, it is.
Cool. Okay, well, thank you very much. I hope to see you again. I see you've been in town for a while now.
Yeah.
Good.
Head out of the shop then.
Cool.
And walk towards the Townmaster's house to meet the others.
Cool.
Right, how are we handing the quest in first before we call it?
Before we actually reach the quest board, I just asked for
Dude,
one
don't
from
be-
the Warren eyelash.
Dude, you've got your own.
Eyelash.
Yeah, no, but I need it. I need it for a spell. I need to cover it in Gom Arabic.
Dude,
And
seriously.
use,
Don't.
um,
Dude, if you...
invisibility.
We're trying to wrap this up nice and quick now.
Okay.
Save the fun
Yeah,
times for when we've got a bit more time.
Yes,
I think that would.
him.
I think handing in the quests would be a good starting point for next week. So
Yeah.
we should say we all meet at the Townmaster's house and then finish the session there.
Yeah.
Okie dokie.
Let's do that.
Fine by
Sounds
me.
good.
Cool. Well, that was a fun one again.
Always is.
I just
Yeah.
wish. I just wish I had a bit more
Just
time
just
and
a
could
point
start a bit
of
earlier.
Sparky, I found that 3 dragon anti-set in the list, so I've
Okay.
added that and I've taken the other set out.
Oh, you have you? Where did you find that then?
I just typed
Sure.
3 in the search bar.
3. Did you? Oh, 3. Oh, yes. 3 dragon anti-set gear. If you are proficient with a gaming set, you can add your proficiency bonus to ability checks you make to play a game with that set. I have no idea on the rules for playing games. Anyway, cool. Right,
No, me neither.
guys.
Is it as in depth as Gwent in The Witcher 3?
I'm gonna go with no. Meteor Rain, thank you. Appreciate you being here, hanging out with us. Crazy peoples. I've got no. Oh, there's a little bit left. Need that tonight, definitely.
I
I
really
hope-
did enjoy that session.
I'm gonna say I hope
Yeah, it
you
was a good
guys
session.
are enjoying it as much as I am.
Definitely.
What, dude?
Yeah, I've
Yeah,
got
I
some
will-
crossbow bolts now, so I can fire from range.
Always helps.
I'm gonna short for it now.
Always helps, definitely. And you
Eyelash encased in.
you might need it going forward.
Yeah.
So yes, right.
Oh.
We'll end it there then.
I
So, yes.
may be thinking of some unorthodox methods of attacking enemies now.
Oh God. I
One
dread...
of them might backfire on me if it's.
Oh, thank you for giving me that introduction to it. Yes, it probably will.
Yeah.
I mean, no.
Yeah, that'll be hilarious when it backfires.
Right, I think.
So out of
Go on.
Oh yeah, okay. So out of curiosity, are we doing with cameras next time or
You're doing what?
The next set-
stream? With...
We can certainly try.
Alright.
I need to sort of have a play around with the overlay, but I've got a week to do so. So you know,
Yep.
I just need to figure out the best way to do it
I don't
and have a
have-
practice.
Okay.
So if anybody's got one that is available during the week, just slap it on the schedule and I'll see what I can do.
Alright.
If you're not, then it's fine. I'll just play around as best I can. But just if anybody's got access to one that we can sort of have a... It don't have to be long. 15, 20 minute mess around with. Camera that we can just sort of have a play around so I can see how it looks on overlay stuff.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. I mean, I will be available on Friday, but not until
Next
then.
week
Okay, that's
I
fine.
work Wednesday, Thursday, Fridays, so I won't be available those days. But any other time during the week, I'll be available.
That's fine. Just add it on the schedule, or we can have a play
Yep.
and a mess.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Right, I shall
During,
end the
during the
stream.
week, I'm generally very busy with
Yeah,
school.
I thought you would be, Sergio. To be fair to you. But yeah, I'm going to end the
Yeah.
stream here. So if there's anybody there, I appreciate you for sticking out with us. It's been awesome. It's been good fun.
Yeah. No.
Yeah, we love it. Enjoying it. The more we do it, the more we
yes.
get to learn how to do it better as well. So it's all good. Good night. God bless. And hopefully we'll see you next
Good
time.
night.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Bye.